Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oakhill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball on the road at Branch McCracken Memorial Gymnasium in Monrovia, Indiana. It's the Bulldogs hosting the Linton-Stockton Miners in volleyball. First official volleyball game of the year. They've had some scrimmages, both teams, no doubt. But this one is for all the marbles in game one. Kevin Rader here and Heather Rader joining us here on the Jordan & Vaught Insurance pregame show.
You want to make sure your family is protected? Call Ross and his staff at Jordan & Vaught Insurance for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you're covered. So call him at 812-384-3535 today. Kevin, it's great to be back here in volleyball season. We're kicking off sports in a really big way. Today, we obviously are following the Linton Lady Miners in their opener of the season here at Monrovia. We want to say a special thank you to the athletic director here. His name is John Regasis, and this is his first year as athletic director of Monrovia. He actually just came in from Danville, and when I asked him, how long have you served as athletic director here? And he said 3 weeks. So Kevin, as you and I know, as being at the Indiana High School Athletic Association earlier this week, they welcomed 72 new athletic directors, including our own Vanessa Shafford at Linton-Stockton. So lots of transitions all over the board, and we're just excited to be back. And 4 games this coming week, which will include 2 more volleyball games at home, Monday and Wednesday, before we head to Corbin, Kentucky next weekend for the opener for the Linton Minor football season. I want to mention real quick while we're mentioning that, we want to say special thank you to a couple of our student assistants. One, Addie Walton, who was in attendance last night and took some photos of the scrimmage. There's obviously a team photo on the sidelines, and then we asked people to come and get a selfie, and what better person to get a selfie with someone than Wyatt Stone. So we want to say thank you to Addie for those. We also want to say our Minor Broadcasting Club kicked off yesterday morning for the year, and we're excited to welcome back some new members, or welcome back some old members, but potentially gain a few new this year. And then we were greeted this morning by this beautiful rainbow. I think this is a good look of a good promising season for the Lady Miners, but we want to wish all athletes across the board of cross-country, tennis, golf, volleyball, and football, cheer, band, cadets, FFA, archery, students in general, just a great season. Kevin? Yeah,
it's hard to think of a better way to start the day or a season than with God's promise, with the rainbow. It's beautiful. It is, so much. And Heather, we'll be back here, oddly enough, in just a couple of weeks after today.
Friday, August 29th, we'll actually be back for the first, let's say first Indiana ball game Friday nights, before we head back home on September the 5th for the home opener for Linton-Stockton football. And you want to keep in touch with us. You can do so by reaching out to us on our YouTube station right now. Facebook Live is trying to connect, but due to the security here in the gymnasium, we're not sure that Facebook feed is going to pull in. So if it does not, here by game time, we're going to go ahead and pull the Facebook feed down, and then we'll be back with that on Monday evening. We also want to say congratulations to Chelsea Skinner, who is joining Bill Doyle this year as high school girls cross-country coach. They are in their opener of the season at the Valley Kickoff in Terre Haute. That began about 35 minutes ago. And if you look at the Linton-Stockton Athletics page or our Rader Media Sports page, you can see a cool little video that we did right after we took some team pictures where they want to encourage everyone to come out and support these athletes. And it's great what we do, Kevin. Bringing it to those at home that maybe can't travel, maybe that are doing double duty. We know the volleyball assistant coach right now can't be here because she's on a little fun trip with some friends, so we know she's checking in. So, Corianne, we want to say hello to you. But we really want to encourage as many people as possible. Come out and support these athletes. They dedicate a lot of time. The coaches dedicate a lot of time. And we want to bring back as much minor pride as we possibly can, so fill those stands. And I know there's a lot to talk about with the upcoming football game next week. And before we do that, though, let's run down some more of these sponsors who make this possible. We're going to take a quick timeout to hear from one of our newest minor pride sponsors, English Off-Road, Line-X of Bloomfield. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line-X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We want to say thank you to a number of our sponsors. We're going to do a really quick rundown here of those sponsors that have joined us for this volleyball season, and we're going to give them a couple of different hits throughout the game. You're going to see a number of opportunities that you can join in on the broadcast if you'd like to. So our Minor Pride sponsors for this 2025-2026 season, Linton Cycle Sales will serve as our scoreboard sponsor the entire year for every single sport broadcasted. Jordan Vaught Insurance will be our pregame sponsor for every single sport we broadcast. Walton Funeral Service, Team Ortho, Key Associates of Linton, Skinner's Towing Service, Bob Walters Linton Motors, English Off-Road, Linex of Bloomfield, Linton Sporting Goods, CAS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright with Indiana Farm Bureau, Crane Credit Union, Brock Anderson Construction, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, Heritage Lumber and Supply, The Grill Inc. of Linton, and our post-game sponsor the entire year, Tech Shack of Linton. Our Minor Pride live read sponsors for today's broadcast, Greene County Vision Center, Replay, Walton Funeral Service block sponsor. Ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton. Tim and Joan Warwick serve as our set sponsor for the season. Linton Cycle Sales, obviously our scoreboard. Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame, Tech Shack postgame. Mayor Preble with the City of Linton. Bumpkin Valley Roofing, Violet and Company, Midwest Satellite of Linton, and Fish Monuments. Also, Tim and Joan Warwick, Margaret Ann Simon, Bandanas by Brenna, Dan and Teresa Carpenter, City Pest Control, Wayne and Kathy Elliott, Southside Express, and Diane Snobble. Now, you can get involved in this broadcast, any broadcast if you choose, and here's an opportunity for you to do so. So you're going to see here in the bottom left-hand corner of the broadcast, you're seeing a number of sponsors that are coming in rotation, and you'll notice some of them like this, Tyler Franklin. With Media Day photos, we've given the opportunity for you to have your student athlete featured in a broadcast. And so we use the picture, we use a good luck message. You can sponsor this for $100, and what's really cool is of the $100, $50 of that goes back to the specific team. So whether you're football, cross country, volleyball, basketball, cadets, band, choir, you can participate in this, all while we, as Rader Media Sports, are giving back 50% of those sponsorships back to the team. Kevin?
It is an exciting time again. Always every spring when we go into to a new, or not spring, a new fall, or I guess you'd say, when we come into a new season. It's always fun because new names will emerge, both junior varsity and varsity, in all these contests that we'll be doing. And Heather and I were talking about that earlier. Last year we did how many?
161 broadcasts, including an additional, and I'm going to throw this up, Kevin. This was our last volleyball broadcast. This was in addition to the 161 that we did. We broadcast with Scott Vanderkolk, the coach here of Linton-Stockton. We went to Bedford North Lawrence as part of the IHSAA live stream team and broadcast 3 4A volleyball matches, of which Yorktown came away as the 4A champions. So that was a pretty cool opportunity last year, and we thank the IHSAA for that opportunity. But as you mentioned, we're going to cover JV, we're going to cover varsity volleyball this entire season, and we welcome you to join us. Please let us know if you're watching for a possible shout-out on the air.
This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. We'll be back with more in a moment. This is Rader Media Sports. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and you saw a quick 7-second interview there, video that Ashlyn Tatlock, who is a newest member of Rader Media Sports, captured last night at the scrimmage. And we're going to take just one quick minute here while we have your attention to talk about next week's Corbin game. We encourage all of you to get in the car, drive to Corbin. It's a 5.5-hour drive from Linton. They play at 8 o'clock on Saturday, August the 23rd. We want to remind everyone that it is a cashless or cash-only facility, so everything between tickets and concessions are cash only. It's $10 on Saturday, and that gets you into both games. There is a game prior to the Linton-Corbin matchup. The athletic director has been phenomenal. We've been in contact actually since the end of June, and I have lots of information that I'm going to be sharing on our Facebook page starting on Monday. But he told us yesterday in a phone conversation that, you know, he's going to have food trucks. There's going to be live entertainment. They're having some radio stations come out. They encourage you to tailgate. Obviously, we're going to be there. We're just going to be in an audio-only capacity. So if you've watched our live stream feed from the state finals where we showed the ads but no picture, that's our role. And unfortunately, that's the only thing that we were given, but we're going to take it because we're committed to our sponsors, we're committed to the athletes, we're committed to the coaches, and we're committed to the school to bring you every football game we possibly can do. So I'm going to reiterate this a lot this week because we know once we get set up on Saturday, we're going to get lots of questions, but we're very excited to be able to make the trip and bring you the first football game of the season. Kevin?
Yeah, it's we know it's not what we would prefer to be able to live stream the game, but we also believe we owe it to the players and also all of their fans and the people who do depend on us to bring them the game as we can. So we will work with the best that we can work with. But as Heather pointed out, it's not a negative thing in this case because they have been great to work with. Heather, I think we both, our jaws dropped when we saw pictures of this facility. It may be a long way away, and we understand that, but we really want to encourage people to go if you can, because I think it's going to be something that you just haven't seen before on the high school level, a $20 million facility. And yes, you heard me right.
I've been given pictures. I've been given a lot of information behind the scenes. We're actually going to go down first thing Friday morning early. We're going to take a tour of the facility. We're going to do some video. We're going to meet with the athletic director and do some interviews with him. And so we're going to be pushing that out as much as we can on Friday to get everybody pumped up for the first football game of the season. Right now we need to take just a real quick couple of minutes here to talk about a couple of our sponsors that you're going to see heavily in rotation during today's broadcast. First off, we want to thank Tim and Joan Warwick, who are serving as our season set sponsors. Our replay sponsor all season long will be Greene County Vision Center. They are located on Highway 54 in Linton and have been a locally owned family business for many years. They have been providing quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating patients like families since 2005. With a larger selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out their new look. We also want to say our post-game sponsor is Tech Shack of Linton. You'll be surprised by what you find at Tech Shack in Linton. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you ever expected. It's like a Radio Shack on steroids. This isn't your daddy's shack. Linton Cycle Sales, scoreboard sponsor, says stop in to see the Polaris factory authorized clearance event that's going on now. This is your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV or some of the lowest prices of the year. Save up to $4,000 on selected 2025 models or get financing as low as 0.99% APR for 36 months. That is Linton Cycle Sales. The block sponsor, Walton Funeral Service, from one generation to the next, one family to another. Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Dedicated to professional and compassionate service, their family has been there for this community for over a century, and they look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Also, Key Associates of Linton will once again be our ACE sponsor. They serve Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home, your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton-Geralds, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way, as they are your key to the very best. And as a reminder, we are streaming on YouTube, and you can visit YouTube, our YouTube station, for lots of past broadcast features, interviews, broadcast clip moments, and we're going to be rolling out our play of the week that's going to start on this Monday, and we'll be sharing lots of information for that on Sunday as well. And we also want to tell you, please keep tuned to our Facebook page, because tomorrow starts highlighting the class of 2026 with a number of senior spotlights. So thanks to the parents, thanks to the students that actually showed up on picture day on Monday. And the parents submitted a little paragraph, sometimes a sentence, maybe just a few words about why their senior is special and what they're planning to do after college. So we look forward to unveiling that tomorrow. This is a huge week, Kevin. Huge week.
Can we also talk a little bit about the banners that are going around the football field? Because I think that's a tremendous idea.
Well, the athletic department is teaming up with Rader Media Sports. Rader Media Sports, we went to them and said, here's a way that we want to showcase not just athletes, but every senior possible. And so what this does is it gives you the opportunity, if you're a senior parent, to have your senior showcased on the fence of the football field. And it will be a picture either in regular clothes, or it can be their favorite jersey for their team sport, their band uniform, cadet uniform. And what we're doing with that is giving the seniors the opportunity to tell us, like, okay, I want a volleyball icon, I want an FCA, I want Bring Change to Mind, I want art club, history club. And there's some pretty remarkable banners that are already up with so many. They're involved in so many things. And our own broadcasting club student, Shaylee Killian, her banner's in process right now. I'm in the process of getting it designed, but I've almost run out of room because she's senior class president. She's obviously in the broadcasting club. There's a number of things that are going on, and now she's added football kicker. She's the field goal kicker, so we have that as well. So we're just very excited to be able to do this. The profits of these banners go back to the athletic department. So the more banners that hang on the fence, the more it helps the athletic department, and we hope this is going to be a tradition for many years to come.
But the neat thing about it is you don't have to be an athlete to have this.
Correct.
This is for every senior at the school. You get your chance. And, you know, if you think about it, I was thinking about this the other day, and I just thought, how neat is that? Because the football team is playing out there, and yet they'll be surrounded by all the kids, the seniors, as though they're supporting the football team, and we're all one. I think it's tremendous.
Well, and also, too, I think the thing that's important to remember is that, you know, people park in those parking lots to come in for a number of sporting events, for basketball, for volleyball. You've got people that are they're practicing for, you know, track and cross country and so forth. So we really just want to shine an extra spotlight, so to speak, on these athletes who are participating in a number of sports, but also those that are in band, choir, FCA. I mean, there's just so many amazing students within the school system doing a lot of cool things. And you don't even have to be in a club. If you essentially just say, I'm a senior, I'm excited, I want to be able to see my minor pride up there on the fence, we welcome you to reach out so we can get your picture taken.
One of the exciting things, I think, about being at a smaller school is you get to be active in so many different things. Now, that's a challenge because then you got to find the time to give to each of those things. And you know, it's just a hard thing to balance, but it's also a great thing to balance.
But you know what? I always go back, Kevin, to this statement that Shaylee Killian made to us last year at the very beginning. I think when she came to a couple of meetings, and we reached out to her and we said, "Look, you're the junior class president. Your junior class is always talking about fundraising for the senior prom, and come in and just see if maybe this is something for you." And you know, she's in cross country, she's in tennis, she's in now the football kicker, she plays basketball, she's in the excuse me, she's in the band, she's student class president. And we said, you know, we don't want to overwhelm you. And she said, look, high school is where you try a number of things and you figure out things that you're interested in, or you find out things you're not interested in, and it gives you life lessons. And she's like, I'd really like to give this a try. And so what happens? 3 games in a row, I get a text message from her saying, can I come and help tonight? She shows up, sees me with the clipboard with all of the live reads that you hear in rotation, and all of a sudden she's grabbing the clipboard and she's like, let me give this a go. And see, I just think that there's probably lots of students out there that maybe have interest in a sport or a club, and all it takes is the desire and the passion to see if it's for you. And so we're very excited to be able to continue to see the growth of the broadcasting club, but we're continuing to see the growth of these seniors. And obviously we have a whole new class of freshmen. You can look down here, Kevin, on the floor. There's a whole number of freshmen that we're seeing, not for the first time, because we did do a middle school game a couple of years ago, but we're getting to see their growth, and they're stepping on the floor today for their first high school volleyball game, which is pretty cool.
You are listening to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show as the Lady Miners volleyball team on the road here at Branch McCracken Memorial Gymnasium in Monrovia. We'll have inch closer to the junior varsity game when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com. In over 50 years of business, two things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
This has been the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Heather, we're just seconds away from our first broadcast in the 25-26 school year. The Miners on the road, and they're clearing off the court here, and we should have the starters momentarily for you here on both sides between Monrovia and Linton-Stockton Miners. You hear the buzzer. Let's listen in. With that, the teams meet at the net for the high fives, and we're just about set here for the junior varsity contest between Linton-Stockton on the road, the Miners, Lady Miners, here at Monrovia. And Margaret Ann Simon, I'm assuming that blue porch light is on. We'll hope it'll bring us some good luck for the Linton-Stockton Miners here. Both teams now huddled up quietly, encouraging each other.
Kevin, it kind of seems surreal. We've been working for how many days and how many months to get ready for this broadcast, and we're here. We're excited. We're going to see if we can hit 170 broadcasts. How about that?
Well, it's a real possibility, I'll say that. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure that I get everybody. Let's see, it's Lainey Carmichael. So for the Linton-Stockton Miners in JV, number 3, Eleanor Stewart. Number 4, Brindley West. Number 10, Addie Walton. Number 13, Olivia Tharp. Number 17, Lainey Carmichael. And number 24, Piper Bland. Now for the girls volleyball team from Monrovia, we believe it's number 4, Mia Bain. Number 7, Emma Catter-Henry. Number 14, Abby Williams. Number 18, Briley Stwale. Number 19, Eliza Robertson. And number 20, Presley Dole. So we'll see how this all will shake out here as we're still waiting, kind of shifting things around here. It's a great facility here when you pull up, and I know we were impressed, a couple of years ago when we were here for the football press box in the field and the like. It's just great facilities.
And they have been wonderful. Once again, they have been wonderful to work with. Again, first thing I said to the athletic director is I said, so how long have you been in this role? And he said 3 weeks. And he's doing a phenomenal job, and we're thankful for all the help and thankful for the opportunity to be here. And we will be back here just in a couple of weeks for the high school football game, and that is on Friday the 29th. So we're excited to broadcast as much high school sports as possible.
Still some discussion, but I think we're inching our way closer here to. They're still working on the setup here for Monrovia. Now they're going over with Danielle Feltner, the lineup. Let's see, coming back into the game is Addie Walton now to serve, and Lainey Carmichael has come out.
Now I'm told we're going to be joined by student broadcasting assistant Leah McKee a little bit later in the varsity match. So we are excited to have her join us for a little bit. She might be running some camera, but right now we are ready for minor volleyball.
Addie Walton getting ready to tee it up here. Here's our first serve of the year, and it was very close to being an ace. Great dig. That one will be long. First point of the year will go to the Linton-Stockton Miners, up 1-0. Boy, that was a fantastic dig by, number 12, Kaylee Elliott for Monrovia to keep that ball active, even though it turned out to be a minor point. Second serve. Deep. There's the set from the back row, up and over, a free ball. What can the Miners do with it? Tharp with it on the right side. Another nice dig by Monrovia. Get it up and over. Another free ball. There's a strong stroke by Piper Bland, but again, a good save, that time by number 19, Eliza Robertson. Miners long. Brindley West got all of it. It was a little bit too much. 1-1. Coming in now to serve is number 4, Mia Bain. Deep serve. Sage Hall getting it up. Into the net there, number 13, Tharp. And so it's now 2-1 for the hosts. And still serving is Mia Bain. Deep serve, and it's going to fall. Sage Hall hit the initial strike, but it went right underneath the net. Walton tried to slide underneath there to get to it, could not. There's an ace by Bain. Eleanor Stewart handcuffed on that play. It was right where you'd want an excellent serve to be, right at the feet.
That ace was sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
There's
We
another
have
one.
another ace.
Key Associate of Linton. Bain on a roll here, has got her team up 5-1. Boy, we count that as another ace. Bain is on fire. 6-1, first set, timeout. Miners already want to talk about it. A little out of sorts early as they trail 6-1 in set number 1. This is Rader Media Sports. Crane Credit Union.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Ling tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the grill in downtown Linton.
Bain stepping back to the line here to serve with a 6-1 advantage for the home team. And let's see if that timeout has done the Miners any good. They started out scoring the first point, and then 6 consecutive by Bain. Another great serve. Get it up. A free ball up and over by Sage Hall. Another free ball the other way. All going to get back. Miners get it up and over. So far, a lot of freelancing, but there's a nice hit cross court. Again, a good save there in the net, and that's going to fall. Point number 7 for the Miners. And Mia Bain, the sophomore, will go back again to serve. Miners finally getting to set something up here. Great stroke. But an equal dig. There's a follow. Great job by number 14, Abby Williams.
We're going to take another look on the Greene County Vision Center replay, Kevin.
Boom, right there on the money. And Bain steps back. 8-1 advantage now. Boy, those serves are just right at the shoelaces. There's a great stroke by Sage Hall.
Let's take another look at the Greene County Vision's replay.
Boy, the Miners needed this one. Right there in the right-hand corner. Nobody home, and it gives them now 8-2, and Piper Bland stepping back to serve.
I want to say hello to Big D Dan Phillips, who's watching in on YouTube.
Big D, hope you're feeling better. Boy, that looked like it was going to be an ace. Not. It's a free ball. Walton with the set. Great stroke at the net by number 3, Eleanor Stewart. A 5'8" freshman, Heather. It's the first time we've really seen Eleanor, but we've heard about her.
We've heard about her. We did cover her when middle school game there at 7th grade a couple of years ago, and we were told she's one to watch.
She was worth watching there. There's the ball. It's going to, great tip at the net. Super play by number 3 again, Eleanor Stewart. It was a free ball right at the net for the throwdown.
Here's another look at it on the Greene County Vision's replay.
Boom. Piper back to serve, 8-4. Miners trail, great serve. They'll not be able to do anything with it.
That's a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Piper getting her team back in this game. They still trail, but it's an 8-5 game right now. Deep serve. Little trouble, but they're going to free ball it up and over. Sage Hall, Walton, cross court, Stewart, and it's off the deflection. It'd be another point for the Miners. They've changed the scoreboard. No, they say it did not. I thought for sure that was a deflection, but apparently not. The point will go to the Bulldogs of Monrovia. Back to serve now, number 14, Abby Williams. Miners. That one's just a little long. I'm not sure that was West or Tharp on that, but either way, it was long and makes it now 10-5. Williams, oh my, what a serve. Great diving try there by Eleanor Stewart, but that serve was extremely tough to handle.
Key associates of Linton Ace want to say hello to Suette Walton watching from home.
Set. The strike. Great hit by the Miners, and they get back up and over. I didn't think Monrovia would be able to do it. Stewart with the strike. They're going to say point Miners.
We're going to take another look at that on the Greene County Vision replay.
I think someone was in the net. I think that was the call. Maybe we'll see it better on this replay, as Heather points out. West back to serve now for the Miners. Still trailing by 5, trying to dig their way out of this hole. There's the serve. Deep. They get it up and over. What can the Miners do with it? Walton with a set. Give a point there, too.
I think we had a flip-flop underneath the fault underneath the net.
Okay. So that puts Presley Dahl back to serve, the freshman. Miners. Piper had someone in the way there and couldn't get a full stroke on that one. She wanted to get the swing going, but Sage Hall was right there. Tough break, 13-6. Monrovia. Back to serve now again, Presley Dahl. Piper in the net. You can't fish it out of there. Tough break. Oh, the Miners had pressed themselves back into this ball game, but now it's drifting away again at 14-6. That's going to be deep. Miners get a point there. They're doubled up right now. A couple of substitutions coming in. Let's see. Number 16, Malia Goodman is coming in. Number 14, Chloe King coming in.
Fall is full of opportunity in Greene County real estate. Trust Corey Motter, your local market expert, to help you make the right move before the year ends. Close it with Corey and turn over a new leaf in your real estate journey.
There's the serve. Chloe King with a great serve. Bulldogs get it up and over. There's the set. There's a strong strike, and it goes in the net. I'm not sure. I think that was number 14, Chloe King.
Let's take another look on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
She's back to serve now. 14-8, Miners trail. Bulldogs. Miners get a deflection at the net, and then a little indecision. Just a moment there between Carmichael, Lainey Carmichael now in the game, and Chloe King, and that indecision led to that point. 15-8. Back to serve now, Eliza Robertson. Eliza with a jump serve, barely clears the net. Miners get it up and over. Great stroke. Chloe King. Or Stewart, I'm sorry. Thank you. And that puts Eleanor Stewart back to serve. Jump serve going the other way. Oh, that was close. But it was out long, but not by much. I'm surprised they let that one go.
Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected.
Kaylee Elliott back at the line now to serve. Looking over, I think they're getting ready for substitution.
Hello, Margaret Ann Simon. She says, good morning from Oscar's house. Let's go, Lady Miners.
Now, so they flip and a point over to the Miners. I'm not sure what happened there, Heather.
Well, they are going to make an adjustment here on the scoreboard. It's now 16-10. It was 16-9 earlier, so I'm waiting for that.
There's Ace. Ace, Key Associates of Linton. And that puts now back to serve number 7, Sage Hole. Sage will be seeing some varsity action today, too. We'll be going over the reason for that coming up in the pregame show for the varsity contest to follow. But there's Sage's strong serve, just out. Just a little bit wide. That was close.
Katie Marie Photography is located in Duggar, Indiana, specializing in newborns and littles. Find her on Facebook for more information at Katie Marie Photography.
Briley Stwally back to serve now, only a freshman. Oh, that's going to count as a point.
Key Associates of Linton Ace. I think it was tipped, Kevin.
Yeah, a little indecision there by the Miners. So Stwally is back again. Good dig by the Miners. There's a strong swing, a little too much, by Malia Goodman. Timeout, Miners. They want to discuss it. They trail 19-11 in set number 1. This is Rader Media Sports.
Crane Credit Union offers Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase is donated back to your school, too. If you'd like a Spirit card, for more information, visit your local branch at cranecu.org today. Also, Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing. They've been in business for over 25 years and specialize in embroidery and team sales. Located on Highway 54 West in Linton, stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. And we'd like to welcome one of our newest sponsors, Bumpkin Valley Roofing. Is your roof ready for the next storm? Whether it's a leak, a replacement, or just simply a brand new look, Bumpkin Valley Roofing has you covered. For 13 years, they've been the trusted name in residential and commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane, shingles, and all metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate today at 812-227-0818. Kevin?
Stwally back to serve with a 19-11 advantage in set number 1 for Monrovia. There's the serve, Sage Hole. Getting a set over to Piper Bland, too hard. Long, 20-11. So far, the hosts can do really no wrong. They've started out with a blaze and have never looked back. That one is going to be deep. Miners can't do anything with it. It'll go down as a ace, the Key Associates of Linton ace. (21-11). Miners a little out of sorts, seemingly. There, Piper couldn't get much on that. She was kind of falling back to her left. Tried to hit the ball to the right. And couldn't get her usual mustard on that one. And it ends up another point for the house at 22-11. Set. And there, the tap over the net. I was kidding with a few people earlier, Heather, about the fact that called those dinks forever. I finally heard a new word the other day, and it's a very simple one, 3-letter one, tap. So maybe I won't use dink as much this year. We're getting ready here for the serve for the Miners. I believe it's Addie Walton, yeah. Miners trailing by 10. Oh, a little play at the net there. Tharp couldn't get to it, but she gave it a good try. Olivia will get that one. Nice dig. Bulldogs keep it alive. A little tap over the net. Walton with his set. Tharp. Just long. Olivia had it in her sights. Strong swing. Just a little wide. 23-12. Set number 1. Have to run to go run that ball down. We're getting ready. This is Mia Bain again. Oh boy, remember the first time she was at the line? It was incredible. Gave her team a lead. They have not surrendered. Oh, a little attempt there by Tharp with the left-hander. Kind of a one-handed touch. Short.
And we are at possible set point.
Yep. Set point number 1 at 24-12. Set. Piper. Too hot to handle. Bain down on a knee there with that one. She tried to do something with it. She was literally just knocked over. 24-13. Miners trailing. Bland will go back to serve. Bain with the dig. She puts a free ball up and over, just long. Boy, not by much. You can see the little smile from Piper. It's like, woo. Looked like that might have been able to touch the white line. It did not. 24-14, Miners trailing by 10. It's like, what, triple set point now. Oh, a free ball. Thought they'd have a little play at the net there. No good. Tharp with a hit. That's blocked. A nice block, Walton Funeral Service block, and now they give a point. Think they're going to call in the net. 24-15, Bland will serve again. Deep serve. Good serve again by Piper.
Nice little rally right here by the Lady Miners.
It's set point for like the 6th or 7th time now. 24-16. Set. Strike. Wide. Point Miners. 24-17.
Gonna take a timeout here.
The Bulldogs want a timeout at 24-7, set 1.
We're going to take some time right now to read a few more of our sponsors. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, with more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For information, give them a call at Team Ortho at 847-3381. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design your special cemetery monuments. Whether you're pre-planning or have recently experienced the death of a loved one, please contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002. Kevin.
Piper Bland back again to serve for the Miners. They're trailing by 7 at set point here, 24-17. Waiting for the go-ahead from the chair. They have it. Piper serve. The set. Strike by Bain, up and over. Walton with the serve. Tharps has the opportunity. Long, a little wide. And that will end set number 1 at 25-17.
We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment for set 2, sponsored by Tim and Joan Warwick. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop. It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Waiting here for the start of set number 2 as the Miners dropped the first one in convincing fashion, really, for the hosts. They did well there. Are you looking for high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. Offers T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month with debit auto pay. Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He will treat you right. And let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by his office, submit your information online, or heck, just give him a call at 812-798-2615. And finally, call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, he'll strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583, and they say, go Miners.
We'd like to remind everyone that we want to say thank you to all the sponsors you see in rotation of today's broadcast. These sponsors make these productions free at home to view for all of you, so we hope you patronize these sponsors. And if you're interested in joining us, let us know. We have lots of opportunities for you to see your name in the broadcast, so be sure to keep us posted.
Miners getting set here. Some discussion here as they get set. I believe Sage Hall is coming in, maybe to serve. We'll see here momentarily. There she comes in. And going out is Lainey Carmichael.
A quick reminder, this set is sponsored by Tim and Joan Wark of Linton.
Miners dropped the first one, 25-17. Mia Bain was so overpowering with her serve in that first set. Got her home team off to a convincing start and lead that the Miners just could not overcome.
Say hello to Mike Morin, who's watching live from his office in Linton, one of our sponsors, Midwest Satellite. So we say hello to you, and we say hello to all that are watching. We know that there's lots of different events going on this weekend. Cross Country is participating in the Valley Kickoff in Terre Haute.
So back to serve is number 14, Abby Williams for Monrovia. To start here this second set. There's the set. Piper Bland is blocked at the net. Great block there, a Walton Funeral Homes block. And there's a point. I don't know if that's a double hit or it was in the net. I didn't see anybody near the net. But it's going to be a point for the Miners. Piper Bland steps up. Again, this is how the first one started, with a 1-0 advantage Miners. And then everything kind of caved in with Mia Bain at the line. Great serve by Piper Bland. Little indecision, free ball. What can the Miners do with it? The set. Strong stroke. What a swing there by number 16, Malia Goodman. They say that was long?
That was out.
My eyesight must be horrible. 1-1. Here's the serve by number 20, Dahl. Set. There's a whistle. Point for the Miners.
Substitution on Monrovia's side. Number 1 coming in for number 20, as well as the Linton Miners. Carmichael is entering for Sage Hall.
And here's the serve by Brenly West. That's going to be an ace.
That is the Key Associates of Linton ace.
You know, I thought watching her last year, I thought it was very impressive. Seems like she's just waiting to blossom. Here's her serve. Here's a quick play. Setter called her own number, got it up and over for an easy point. And it's now 3-2, and Monrovia will be back to serve. Eliza Robertson will be handling the honors. She's got that jump serve and gets it in the net. Break for the Miners. And substitutes coming in Olivia Tharp and also number 14 Chloe King. Walton and number 16 Goodman have gone out. See what Chloe can do with it here. Miners trailing 4-2.
Miners are leading 4-2.
Leading 4-2, that's right. Make that 5-2. King. Got it up and over. A tape ace there by Chloe King.
That ace is sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
Boy, those are always so tough to handle. Coming off the tape like that with great velocity. 6-2 Miners. There's a serve wide. 6-3, and the Bulldogs will go on the offensive.
In an accident and need a lift, call Skinner's Towing, your reliable, fast, and friendly service that you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned and affordable service.
So back to serve now is number 12, Elliott. The Miners hit it up and over. Free ball, set. Off the deflection, kept alive. A tip, set. Carmichael gets it up and over with a one-handed poke. Nice block, goes right back to number 9. Emily Gable, she just catches the ball. It just caught her by surprise. All she could do is reach up and grab it.
That block is sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
There's the service, another tape serve that's going to fall. My, oh my, Miners getting some break there. Eleanor Stewart with a serve. Second tape ace that they've benefited from so far in set number 2. 8-3 Miners. Stewart. Ooh, that was close. They call it out.
I'm impressed with Eleanor's serve delivery. She spins the ball all the way around as she's flying in the air. So I'm picking up on a different. During the broadcast, you see the players with their different types of serves, their
What'd
different
they call
types of
there?
digs. I think there was a little bit of confusion of rotation there.
A little discussion. They got it settled. It's now 8-5. Monrovia trailing. And here's the serve by Stwalik. Nice little save there by Tharp at the net. Up and over. Set. Piper Bland. Should be a point off the deflection.
Let's take another look on the Greene County Vision Center, Kevin.
Boy, she has power on that swing when she gets up there. There it is. And off the deflection, the Miners will take it. They lead 9-5. Sage Hall back to serve. Long. (9-6) is our score. Bain is checked in. I don't know if she's going to be serving or not. She's coming all the way over here to the side. I'm not sure.
Trying to retrieve the volleyball that ran underneath the bleachers.
Bain was lethal in set one. She'll be trying to get her team back even here as they trail 9-6. Miners with it. Back row. Swing. Wide. I believe that was Stewart. Bain back to serve. Now 9-7. Bulldogs trailing. Set. Tharp. Bulldogs, little indecision. Bain saves it. Long. Brentley West got all of it on that swing. Just a little long. 9-8. Bain now with a chance to tie this thing up. Piper with the dig. And now the finish. Nope, blocked. A Walton Funeral Service blocked at the net. Tharp gets it up and over, and it'll fall. Unusual there. Presley Dahl on her knees trying to make a play. Could not. Tharp checking out. Number 10, Addie Walton is in to serve this one. Miners up by 2, 10-8, set 2 after dropping the first set, 25-17. Addie. Robertson hits it up and over for a free ball. Walton with the set. Goodman wanted to push it down the line, but he didn't quite get it over the net. 10-9 Miners. Williams back to serve. Second, well, there was no second touch. A little indecision there by West and Walton, and the ball falls for a point, and we're now knotted up 10-10.
That was a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Abby Williams with the serve. Walton trying to fish that out of the net, could not. Miners only down by 1, but seemingly in a little trouble here as momentum seems to have shifted here. Williams serve. Now that's going to go in the net, and they cannot pluck it out of there. Miners now trailing 12-10. Abby Williams. Finally a set play. Piper Bland with the power swing. 12-11. She'll go back to serve. Now Piper did some extreme damage serving earlier. See if she can pick up on that here. And there it is. An ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace for Piper Bland. We're knotted up at 12s.
The grill is a Linton tradition lasting over 100 years and in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. Dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton.
Up and over. Miners handcuffed a little bit. Goodman's able to get it down the line for the winner. 13-12 Miners. Keep fighting, girls. Keep fighting. Piper Bland. Bain with the dig. Great play again on that second touch as they go up and over in a surprise second touch. As the setter called their own number to put it at 13 all. Back to serve now, Presley Dahl. Walton. Great power swing by Stewart, and that's just too much to handle. 14-13 Miners.
Violent Company is located in downtown Linton with flowers for all occasions. Find them on Facebook at Violent Company to stay up to date with new gifts that arrive for upcoming specials. Whether you're looking to brighten someone's day with a simple bouquet or celebrate a birthday, wedding, or special occasion, they encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Miners, Walton with the set. Carmichael off the deflection.
We'll take another look at that, Kevin, on the Greene County Vision replay.
I think she may have even had 2 deflections on this. Super stroke. 15-13, West back to serve. Miners leading by 2 in set number 2. Robertson. Play at the net, up and over. Walton. My. Some thunder by Stewart. Eleanor Stewart. 16-13, the Miners flexing some muscle here with a 3-point lead in set number 2. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Need your windows tinted for a professionally trained staff? Buy a professionally trained staff. English Off-Road near Bloomfield offers both regular and ceramic window tinting for cars, trucks, equipment, recreational vehicles. Call them at 812-384-5060 and check out the photos on Facebook today. And locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, quality hardwood mulches. Give them a call at CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221. Miners with a little tip. Great touch by Stewart. Eleanor Stewart. A little tap over the net. Give the Miners a 4-point advantage. Brenly West back to serve. Bain. Robertson and Bain both approach. Up and over, free ball. What do the Bulldogs do with it? They want to go to Robertson. Cross court, out. Looked like it was going to fall, but no go. Or it did fall. Boy, I missed several of those here.
Well,
I thought the flag said it was out.
Yeah, they did change it on the scoreboard.
Okay. 17-14. Carmichael with authority. Now that is on the scoreboard at 18-14 Miners. Couple of substitutions coming in and out here.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision scoreboard. They did not clip that, sorry.
Chloe King is back to serve for the Miners. Ace. Key Associates of Linton, ace. Strong serve. Miners seem to have found their footing a little bit here in this second set.
You know, you've got to consider they've got they had a scrimmage obviously on Thursday, and we're hearing that went well, but a lot of freshmen are taking the court for their first time. A lot of them.
Oh my, tape ace.
A lot of their, the underclassmen, the seniors are feeling this as part of their senior season, which obviously we'll see up next, but it's good to get this season rolling.
Elliott took that one right on the cheek, but she's okay. Coach making sure she's all right. There's the serve. It's going to be a free ball up and over. Let's see if the Miners can get something here. Carmichael, tip. Long in the response by the Bulldogs. Miners get another point. Lead it now 21-14. And do we have another timeout on the court? We do.
Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Mayor Preble encourages all to see all the community has to offer. He is committed to building a business-friendly environment so citizens can take advantage of job opportunities in and around the community. And as always, you can stay up to date with all things City of Linton by visiting their website at www.cityoflinton.in.gov.
Chloe King to serve for the Miners. Deep serve, and it's going to fall for an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. 22-14. Miners closing in on possibly evening this up after dropping the first set, 25-17. Another strong serve, and that is going to hit the net and fall for another point for the Miners.
That is another ace, sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
23-14. Chloe King. Boy, that one was just all over the map. These poor girls just... They were hitting it, but it was going the wrong way. And it finally falls for the Miners. Now we have our first set point in set two. 24-14. And Chloe King will try to close it out. Strong serve. Overpass. Falls for a point for the hosts. 24-15, set point two. Elliott back to serve. Kaylee. High serve. Piper Bland. Hitting it over on the right side. Back again. Another set. This time it's Carmichael's turn. She loses it in the net. So second serve by Elliott. The set. Tharp up and over. Free ball. What are they going to do with it? Third stroke up and over. Carmichael with a tap right in the center. Carmichael again.
Miners take set two, 25-16. We're going to take a quick timeout and we'll be back with set three. We're tied up at 1-1. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Hi, my name's Kinley Carmichael. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was whenever we came back from a 10-point deficit against Washington last season.
Hi, I'm Abby McKee. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and I'm looking forward to my senior season with my best friends.
Hi, my name's Ella Warwick. I've been playing volleyball for 6 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was our state appearance my freshman year.
Since 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors has not only been providing quality vehicles to the community, but also offering full service department, staffed and equipped to handle any automotive issue, from oil changes, scheduled maintenance, alignments, transmission repair, even major engine repair. Don't drive out of town for quality professional service. Call Bob Walters, Linton Motors at 812-512-9857. Heritage Lumber and Supplies, your local source for lumber and building materials, located in Linton behind Walmart. They're locally owned and operated, offering full building packages, exterior building products, windows, doors, and more. Let their team help you with the next DIY professional building project. Call them at 812-798-1178 or visit them on the web at heritagelumbersupply.com.
We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Before and after renovation, reveals are all the rage these days, and no one knows that better than Brock Anderson at Brock Anderson Construction. Whether it's painting, roofing, drywall, trim, electrical, or an overall remodel, Brock's before and after reveal will have you striving to come home to quality. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, call Brock Anderson Construction at 812-798-5583 for your home repair and building need. And as he always says, go Miners. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with the Linton-Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. The Grill of Linton is a 100-year tradition and in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use it, with a portion of the purchase being donated back to your school. If you'd like a Spirit card or for more information, visit your local branch of cranecu.org today. Here are the buzzers. We get set for the third set. Monrovia takes the first one, 25-17. Linton rallies, takes the second one, 25-16. And so now we go to set number 3 at a 1-1 split. And, of course, we have the varsity contest to follow.
Our next live stream will be on Monday evening when we're back home at Linton, as the Lady Miners will be hosting the Vincennes Lincoln Alice's. That will be a pregame of 5:25 with a JV start time of 6 o'clock, followed by varsity. As always, find all of our information on our Facebook page.
A lot of discussion here before starting this third set. The referee stand is weird. The discussion right now is focused. Margaret Ann Simon saying great comeback in second set, ladies. And yes, it truly was. And did we see something about a VU scrimmage?
Melody Thuis is checking in from Vincennes. Vincennes is hosting their, obviously their first volleyball scrimmage of the match of the year. This is scrimmage. We know the number of people from Linton were going to go down en route on Taryn. We'd heard that, and then be watching us here on the live stream. So we want to say thank you to all who are in the stands. We can't reiterate this enough. Follow your athlete. You can go back and you can watch these for up to 24 hours. They're going to go in the archives. This game will go in the archives tomorrow at 10 o'clock. This is the request of the coaches, the coaching staff. Pretty much every coach at Linton-Stockton has this rule, so it'll go into the archives and then it'll be made available at the end of the season. And we certainly appreciate all of you that continue to follow along. We're going to take one quick timeout here, Kevin, to hear from our block sponsor, Walton Funeral Service.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
I think everything's been taken care of now, and we're getting ready to start the third set. And again, the varsity contest yet to follow, but this JV game has been pretty intriguing on its own. Addie Walton. Here's her name on the PA here at Branch McCracken Memorial Gymnasium in Monrovia. There's the serve. Overpass over the net. Walton. Goodman. Nice little dink into the middle of the donut there, but the Miners are able to recover. Piper Bland. 1-0 Miners.
We are joined by our Miner broadcasting student, Leah McKee, here on camera, so we're pretty excited to have her come watch her big sister and
the only
help
thing
us
is
here on
we
camera.
don't have a lot of room.
We don't have a lot of room. We don't have an extra chair, and we don't have an extra mic, so we know she will adapt well.
We'll be able to do something about that, I think. There's a 1-1 now.
I think there was a little bit of question here of rotation on Linton's side.
Back to serve. Mia Bain again.
Great
He is
dig
lethal
there
back there.
by Brooke, or Sage Hall. Brooke is Sage's mom, but by Sage Hall there. Great effort.
Get up and over. And they don't. It's in the net. Back row swing there. Tough for Eleanor Stewart to try to make that up.
We encourage you, obviously, to try to keep up with the Linton-Stockton Athletics Facebook page as well as ours as well. Lots of information will be going out about tickets. If you haven't bought your season pass for either students or seniors or just a family pass, get those in, contact the school, get everything ready to go, because there's lots of Minor Pride athletics for you to be able to watch.
Right now, Malia Goodman with I believe she might have a small cut on her left knee that they're going to attend to.
We are going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7.
Malia has been attended to. She's back on the court. And back to serve now is Mia Bain. A near collision in the middle there, but the Miners avert disaster and get it up and over. Robertson on the left side. Wants to go cross court. Piper Bland. Indecision there. A little indecision by number 18, Briley Stwally. She wasn't quite sure whether she was the one to make that play or someone else in the right-hand corner. I can't see the number with this chair right there, but Bland back to serve, and it's tied up at 2s. There's an ace. A key Associates of Linton ace. Piper. Another great serve. Bain able to dig from the back row. She gets it right in the middle of the donut, but Miners recover. Goodman. Point, just long. Point for Monrovia. 3-3. There's a serve wide. Carmichael coming in. Sage Hall going out for the Miners. And Brinley West going back to serve. Miners with a 1-point advantage here, 4-3. Brinley serve. Up and over. Set. Carmichael. Boy, great recovery by both teams here. Goodman with a tap for the point.
Let's take another look at that here on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Boy, a couple of times you kept thinking both sides weren't going to be able to return that, but they did. But finally, Carmichael puts an end to it. 5-3 Miners. Robertson high at the net. That falls for another Miner point. Thought there might be an opportunity for a little free ball spike there at the net, but it didn't work out. Here's West with a serve. Point Miners, 7-3.
Want to say hello to Carly Crow, who is checking in on YouTube and says, "Go Chloe."
West. Robertson, the set, back to Robertson, tap. Good cover by Walton. Just long. Great swing there by Stewart, but just long.
Want to say thank you to Athletic Director here at Monrovia, who's bringing a chair for our student assistant.
Piper can't handle that one. Point for Monrovia.
Thank you, John. Oh,
7-5.
Excuse us just a moment here. We got to get her set up. We have a very tight space here, but that's going to help
Is she
tremendously.
okay?
Yep, tremendously.
That was nice.
He's responsive. I love that, being able to send a text or a message and have a question answered immediately. So thanks to Monrovia Athletic Department here.
Off the deflection. Piper Bland strike for a point. Number 7, Emma Catterhenry. Got a piece of it, but couldn't get enough of it. So the Miners with an 8-5 advantage now. Chloe King back to serve. They really do a great job on the PA and just everything here.
Well, Kevin, you and I had the opportunity earlier to talk to a member of Monrovia's media department. It sounds like he's a member of the football team.
Nice block at the net. Walton Funeral Homes block.
Sounds like he's a member of the football team. Says he's going to be looking forward to seeing us here in a couple weeks.
Great tape serve. Thought it might be an ace, but it will be one hit, one touch too many. Great serve by King. Miners up 10-5. Chloe will get another chance. Second touch over the middle. And there's another one to return the favor. Robertson. Set. Tharp. Dane responds, and then a little help from number 18, Stwale. That's going to fall for Eleanor Stewart, working on the left side near the pin. Able to get that one to fall. 11-5 Miners, timeout on the floor. At this juncture of third set, Miners have them doubled up at 11-5.
Is it time to compare your insurance to be sure you have the right coverage at the best price? Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance at 812-582-8941, and she says, let's insurance together. Kevin?
Great contest here so far, and this just the JV game, but boy, you have to admire what the Miners have been able to do here, Heather, because in the first set, They got well behind, couldn't come back, but they kept their composure, won second set, and now are flirting with the possibility of winning set 3.
Absolutely. From country roads to city streets, Corey Motter is a local expert, Greene County Trust. With proven results and a drive to help you succeed, close it with Corey and turn your real estate goals into reality. Kevin?
Chloe King is still back to serve. We pick up where we left off with Chloe there. 11-5 Miners. There's her serve. Free ball. Nice block at the net. Number 7, Emma Catter-Henry hits the block at the net. Makes it an 11-6 contest as Robertson goes back to serve. Set. Tharp gets it up and over. Barely with. I don't know if she was able to get it around the pin. A little slight deflection, but set. Carmichael. Tap. Bingo. Boy, just the ability to know when to bring the thunder and when to just touch. I mean, how you can make that decision in the split second is pretty amazing. But she doesn't.
Volleyball has changed so much since I played in high school, so much. And I think you always have to be, you're watching reactions, you're watching signals from teammates. You know, these.
Oh, what a great stroke.
A lot of these athletes have played on multiple teams together, both growing up in elementary, obviously, and with the evolution of the travel teams as well. And they're watching their coaches, they're watching each other, they're watching the other side of the floor. There's a lot that's going on in the minds of these athletes during any given time.
Emma Catter-Henry, who made 2 great plays in a row, now goes to the bench. There's a serve. It's wide to the right. Miners get a point, up 13-7. And going up now to serve is Sage Hull. Here's a serve, deep. Oh, Piper. Piper went for the free ball spike, but it was wide. Stwally back to serve for the Bulldogs. Great serve, but an even better dig in the back row there to keep it alive by Stewart. It'll still end up being a point for Monrovia.
Fall is around the corner and the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper.
13-9, Stwally's serve just over the net. Tharp gets a free ball over. See what the Bulldogs can do with it. Deflection at the net. Set from the back row. Push. No. Short. (13-10). Now the Miners want to talk about it during a timeout. So in set number 3, Miners still with the advantage, but only by 3 at 13-10. This is Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
So back for the service now is Briley Stwally. Nice dig. Great catch up and over the net by the Miners. By Chloe King there. Now that shot over the net is wide. Point Miners.
We're at match point. JV goes to 15.
And Walton in third set. Walton back to serve to see if she can close this one out for the Miners. Oh, that had to go all the way down to dig now. Point for the Miners in the net, crossed over underneath. And so, as Heather called it, Linton Miners JV win in 2 sets. They dropped the first one 17-25, but then battled back to win 25-16 and 15-10. So we will be back with the Jordan and Vaught pregame show for the varsity contest to follow in a moment. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need a listed property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com.
Hi, my name's Kinley Carmichael. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was whenever we came back from a 10-point deficit against Washington last season.
Hi, I'm Abby McKee. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and I'm looking forward to my senior season with my best friends.
Hi, my name's Ella Warwick. I've been playing volleyball for 6 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was our state appearance my freshman year.
Run another commercial. Hello, 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 hello. Test, test. Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221. Test, test, test. There we got it back, Heather. I'll turn it over to you.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and we're joined by our student broadcasting assistant, Leah McKee.
Hi.
We're going to have you talk a little bit about, one, how was your summer? And B, what you're looking forward to most, not only in high school, but you are obviously a member of the minor cadets, and you are a member of the girls' tennis team. You're in choir. Let's see, you're in theater. So tell us what you're looking forward to most as a high schooler.
Well, I think I'm looking forward to everything, really, but mostly I'm looking forward to doing theater because I've been able to do the High School Musical 2 years out of 3 years of my middle school by being invited, but this year I'll be able to audition for who I want to play, which is really cool because I've been looking up to these people in high school, and now I get to perform alongside them, which is really cool.
That's awesome. And Abby, your sister, is a volleyball member here of the varsity squad, and obviously you're going to be attending a number of games, so we're going to be hearing probably from you sometimes during those games to sit in with us. But this is going to be your first year as a minor cadet on the football field during football games, and obviously you perform during basketball games kind of as a guest, but what are you most looking forward to with that as well?
Well, I bet you can only do dance in middle school at our school, which I enjoyed dance, but now I get to branch out and do flags, and I'm trying out for rifles before basketball season this year.
Right.
So I'm just super duper excited to be able to, I feel more grown up when I get to use a flag, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
And
yesterday we had our minor broadcasting club, and you brought a friend with you. I had to step out of that for a quick meeting, so I didn't hear the whole meeting, so to speak. Kevin took that. But you brought a friend to the meeting, and what would you say to maybe some of your fellow students that are in high school about what this club has given you the opportunity to do in hopes of encouraging them to maybe come and participate with us as well?
It really makes me, I love it so much, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to do it the last couple of years. And I would say, even if you maybe are skeptical about it, just come to see if you'll like it. There's something for everybody here. You can be be an interviewer, you can be behind the scenes, or you can take pictures. There's so many different opportunities based on what you like, and it depends on who you are, and there's something for everybody.
Right.
Great.
And so also too, being in the high school role, you have a lot of opportunities for a lot of different things that are up and coming for your school. So what are you most excited about that's not maybe a school-related activity? What are you looking forward to that maybe you're going to do and excel outside of Linton-Stockton, or maybe obviously I know you're a member of your church and you're very active with that. You mentioned to us earlier you're going to participate in the Bloomfield Apple Festival, which is pretty cool. But what else are some of your hobbies that you'd like to partake in?
Well, I love to write a lot, and I'm in a class this year where my English teacher, she has us write a lot, which some people don't like, but I write essays for fun. So I'm looking forward to, I know it's not really outside of school, but I am writing a book on my own right now. So I think it'd be really super fun just to see how my writing gets better over the course of this year, and how I can make my book sound better, I guess.
We're gonna take a quick
I don't know why
time out.
We seem to be having some problems here.
We're going to take a quick time out and listen to one of our sponsors.
Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton. Welcome back. Now we're having total problems with our audio here. We've got the level, so we're fine, but none of us are hearing it. I don't know why that would be.
There we go. There we go. Nope,
Okay. Test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
There we are.
Test 1 2. Test. Okay.
So rule of thumb from now on, we're always going to have an extra headset in case we have the surprise of having one of our student broadcasting students show up as a surprise. So we do thank you for that as well. We do want to go ahead, as we have a few moments available, to talk about a number of our sponsors that, as you always will see in our rotations, that are kind of in a specialty level. First off, our pregame, which we are currently underway with Jordan Vaught Insurance. Want to make sure your family is protected? Call Ross and his staff at Jordan Vaught Insurance for your insurance needs, whether it is home, audio, or life. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you're covered. So call them at 812-384-3535 today. And we're going to turn this over to Leah and let her roll with it.
Okay. A sponsor serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton LLC has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you are looking to buy your dream home or the next investment, or sell your home to enter in the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton yeah,
it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Mary Beth Geralds and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way. Greene County Vision Center is a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They have been providing a quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating patients like family since 2005. With a large selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out your new look. From one generation to the next and from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Dedicated to professional and compassionate service, their families have been there for this community for over a century and looking forward to serving for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. The Polaris Factory authorized clearance event is going on now in Linton Cycle Sales. This is your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV at some of our lowest prices of the year. Save up to $4,000 on select 2025 models or get financing as low as 0.99% APR for 36 months. You'll be surprised what you'll find at Tech Shack in Linton. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you ever expected. It's like a Radio Shack on steroids. This ain't your daddy's shack.
Thank you, Leah. And Kevin, we're going to turn it over to you because you have a lot of information to share with us about this year's varsity team.
Well, we're here, of course, at the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. And first of all, I want to say, because I don't think we said it in the JV, and we needed to make sure to point this out, that we want to unveil Linton Cycle Sales as our scoreboard sponsor. And we are certainly happy about that. And so we want to welcome Linton Cycle Sales not only to volleyball, but to football, basketball, and to all year, Heather.
We do, and we want to say thank you to all of the sponsors that make these broadcasts free to view at home for all of you at home. So be sure that when you see these in rotation, you thank those sponsors. And you're going to also see a number of, real quickly, I'm going to mention this, you're going to see a number of people right here. I'm going to slow this one down. So you can see here in the bottom, there are some sponsors that you'll be able to see that have a student, let's say, picture. These are Media Day photos that Rader Media Sports takes. People can have one of these for $100 for the entire year. It's not just volleyball. It's volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. It's one payment of $100 for the entire year. and $50 of that goes back to that specific club. We want to showcase the athletes, the band, the cadets, all while giving money back to those specific departments. Kevin?
We want to say that at least as we look to this volleyball tilt, it's the first time, of course, these two teams have played this year. 3 returning starters for Monrovia, Josie Kizzy and Ava Keene and Lydia Tonner have all returned to start for the Bulldogs. For the Linton-Stockton Miners now, 5 returning starters, but there's some new ones like Jennings and McKee to the starting lineup. Ella Norris out with injury today. She will not be playing. Sage Hall will be filling in for her. The Miners were 23-11 last year, so what's going to be different? Well, there is one thing that we know is going to be interesting to share with you that will be different. That's Layla Jennings and
Taylor
Warwick both broke the school record for bench press at 170 pounds this week.
Oh
now,
gosh.
keep in mind, I asked the coach, I said, well, now put this in perspective for me about what this means volleyball-wise. And he said, first of all, it's conditioning, being able to make sure that your body is 100%, and so it lessens the chance of injury. Second, the way they'll be able to hit the ball will be even stronger than it was last year. And he said they'll be conditioned to last the entire year, which, as freshmen, it's kind of difficult sometimes. All of a sudden your schedule is ramped up. Well, so those are just some of the interesting points
and
that Coach shared.
Layla and Taylor, you might remember from last year's, they were a part of the freshman number of freshmen that came in, and we're happy to have them back here as part of the sophomores, but have stepped up for varsity. And that's just a tremendous accomplishment for all the hard work that they're putting in the weight room, not only during the school year, but I know they work incredibly hard over the summer and get ready to go. And we're just very proud of this squad and those members of the 8th grade from last year that have stepped up now and are freshmen. And we're looking forward to seeing these seniors, the 3 seniors, Ella Warwick, Abby McKee, and Kinley Carmichael, who are having one last run this season as part of the Lady Minor volleyball program.
The Miners do not have the height that they had maybe last year with the loss of 2 quality athletes.
Becca Robbins
and Taryn Thewis.
Who
with the height.
We mentioned Taryn is now a member of the Vincennes University volleyball team. But, I know we're at a different perspective because we are sitting as high in the gym as you can get. But when you look down, Linton still has lots of size, I think. And we have strength, and the dedication of these coaches is unmatched.
I think the key is the athleticism. They are great athletes here. And so sometimes you say to yourself, well, maybe they're not as tall. But they have overall, I think, more athletic talent this year than maybe they had last year.
And you'll notice, too, they always talk about, the multi-sport capacity of some of these members. Obviously, when you look down, you see Abby McKee, who's not only a member of the volleyball team, but she's on the softball team. She's on the basketball team. You've got Layla Jennings, who, again, will be a member of the basketball and the softball teams. And then you've got Kinley Carmichael.
Layla Jennings did not play basketball last year, right?
I hear she might be returning this year. You've got Lainey Carmichael, who is a member of the JV squad, who's also a cheerleader. So they're balancing, just like our minor broadcasting students are. They're juggling a lot of different activities and a lot of different sports. And when you ask parents or you ask athletes, are you tired or is this too much? One thing you kind of always hear, you want to be part of the minor pride, number one, but number two, it keeps you in conditioning. We know there's a number of students that are on tennis teams and cross country right now that are preparing for winter sports. So you want to say to each their own, so to speak, because someone may just want to concentrate in one sport or maybe be multiple sports. But I wouldn't rule out the size factor as far as the height, because we know, as in covering this team, because these seniors that are now on this squad we've covered now, this is our 3rd year. So, and we've seen the improvement.
You know, one thing that I've noticed just today so far with just the JV game is you see Scott Vanderkalk's program, because that JV team is a good volleyball team.
Mm-hmm.
They battle back, and they showed the perseverance and how they're not down. They may be down, but they're not defeated. And I think that's kind of what Scott always tries to install here. And you see it now in the JV team, and you're definitely going to see it in the varsity team to come. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. We'll be back with more in a minute. This is Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Jathan Wright, your local Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, is here to guide you through the process, so you don't have to do it alone. Meet with Jathan in person or over the phone by calling 812-798-2615 to partner with him for your auto, renters, home, farm, life, or business insurance needs. Jathan says, go Miners, and let's insurance together. Kevin?
We're still a couple of minutes away here. Both teams are taking their time, of course, to loosen up and prepare for the contest to come. Now, for the Miners, I think we pretty well know the people who will be seeing action here. It'll be Abby McKee, number 1, Avery Feltner, number 2, Ella Warwick, number 5, Layla Jennings, number 8, Audrey Sullivan, number 9, Kinley Carmichael, number 15, and also Taylor Warwick at number 6. And so those are the girls that will be seeing action throughout the game, the contest. And again, Ella Norris injured, not being able to play here today at this season opener. So we'll see more of Sage Hall than we may otherwise have seen. So we are waiting again. We're just about a minute and a half away from the start of this. Heather, I was at the scrimmage last night. It was great watching the football team prepare, and boy, they look like they've got the running game in gear, and they even showed, I thought, a passing attack that surprised me last night.
Yes, I know that we were very, look, I will admit we were planning to go together to go to the scrimmage to sit down and kind of do some test runs and so forth, but 6,000 photos captured this week for Team Media Day and getting ready for today's broadcast. I elected to stay home to get everything ready, but Shaylee Killian, a member of our broadcasting club, was out kicking. We had Ashlyn Tatlock there, a member of our team that was taking some pictures, as well as Addie Walton. You were in the press box. Big D was doing some stats online, and I know, Leah, you were probably running around, right? At the scrimmage? No? Took the night off.
Well, and I will say Shaylee Killian did not participate last night because they don't use a kicker for scrimmage because they're afraid somebody could get hurt on a kickoff or a punt, so they didn't do any kicking last night.
I know she was probably there suited up, ready to go, and looking in her new role, and we are very excited to be able to follow her. And we're getting ready here to get everything up on today's Rader Media Sports production.
With that, we're just about ready again for volleyball, and that brings us to the end of the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Lee, I have to ask you, is it kind of fun to watch your sister starting now in her senior year?
Yeah, it's cool, but what's even cooler is seeing people my age. I mean, it's kind of weird because, I don't know, it's like, man, these people are in my classes and they're on the high school team.
And playing well. We'll see here.
But I'm excited for Abby. She's excited for her senior year, too. So
I'm excited to see Ella Warwick in action. I'm excited to see, as Leah points out, a lot of these girls who are younger. I'm anxious to watch them strut their stuff here with the varsity. It's going to be an interesting contest, and we're certainly delighted that Rader Media Sports is here to bring it to you. So look at the front row. It is McKee, Ella Warwick, and number 8, Layla Jennings. In the back row right now, Kenley Carmichael, Audrey Sullivan, and number 2, Avery Feltner. Now, Avery's one I'm anxious to watch as well because we know the talent that she has. It'll be interesting to see if we'll see that growth in year 2 here as she steps in as a sophomore. I always love these little times where they're just getting everything straight. It always seems odd that you've had like 30 minutes and then all of a sudden at the last minute there's stuff. It's like our headset's not working for like a minute though too, right?
I don't understand how they set themselves up, but
I don't either, to be truthful.
When I was in school, when I played in high school, there was no libero. There was no overhand serves. There was no, you essentially stayed in your position. And to watch the evolution of this sport that now the Indiana High School Athletic Association recognizes as a boys sport as well, in which we know we have a lot of...
By the way, they have boys volleyball here.
They have a lot of teams throughout the state of Indiana that are supporting boys volleyball. Oh, and this is just pretty exciting to see the changes that have happened in the course of the sports. So.
So we're just waiting a delay here. Once again, they're talking amongst the coaches and the scorers table. I think they've got it sorted out here, but I'm not sure. They're still working on it. Rader Media Sports starting our 3rd year, Heather.
What's really cool is when you get a notification of a security system at home and you see a butterfly go right in front of your camera.
Did you guys see me when I came to your house?
We did. So that was a little sign from above, so thanks, Mom. So we are ready for high school volleyball here for the 2025 varsity season.
Yeah, we're ready. I just don't know if they're ready down there yet, but they're getting there.
Now, the head coach of Monrovia, Kevin, knew you when you walked in the door. Do you know
He did.
You know the coach personally?
No, but I am in an area now that Channel 13 reached, and so for 30 years, and it was interesting when I walked in. He said, "Kevin, what are you doing here?" We do the games now for Linton, so, and certainly proud to do it. Now, Carmichael has checked out as now number 6. Taylor Warwick, the libero, has checked in. Sullivan will be serving here.
I am loving this announcer.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yes.
Sullivan with the serve. Deep serve to the right-hand corner. Strong stroke, better dig by the Miners. Warwick. There's a set up across. Oh, it's going to barely get over the net. And another one, a great dig there. One-handed save by Sullivan. Warwick's turn. Goes high. It's going to fall for the Miners. They get the first point, 1-0.
Let's take a look at that first.
Wow. There was a lot in there.
Not only dig, but a nice return there.
You saw some dives, one-handed digs, and that was only point 1.
I know.
Here we go. The set. McKee. Point number 2.
Sorry.
Now, come on. You can't be that bored here.
I'm not bored. I'm just very tired.
There's the set.
First week of
Strong
school.
strike there by Kazee. Miners will retaliate. Good pickup out of the net by. Nope, they're going to say they're going to give a point to the Miners. Somebody must have been in the net.
Monrovia had 2 players in the net.
All right, 3-0 Miners. Sullivan to serve. Oh, a great ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace there. And so on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, that puts us at 4-0 Miners on top. Audrey Sullivan waiting for the go-ahead. She's got it. The jump serve going to the right-hand corner. It's going to be a free ball up and over for the Miners. The set, cross court. The strike in there. Attempted block. What a dig by Warwick. And it's going to fall for the Miners. Wow. Jennings was right there.
What I noticed on the Linton side is that it appeared on the Monrovia side that the ball was going to fall, but the Linton Miners were ready, anticipating that comeback, and it worked.
Oh, there it is. You love the free ball spike, and right there, Warwick delivers.
Another Greene County Vision Center replay.
Ella Warwick with the free ball spike. Amen. 6-0 Miners. Oh, a great play there as the setter calls her own number and delivers right into the middle, what I always call the donut, where nobody is. And it's 6-1 now. Miners still on top, but the Bulldogs will be serving.
I've never heard you say that. I like that.
Josie Kazee with the hit. That's too strong.
We have watched lots of volleyball this year.
Kevin has been watching lots of volleyball. Ella Warwick back to serve. 7-1 Miners. Strong serve, and there's a Key Associates of Linton ace, and now on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, it's 8-1.
I absolutely adore seeing both teams come together after every single point. I just think it's such a cool act of teamwork that they do. I don't know. I like that.
Warwick. Another strong serve. A good dig, though. Great dig by Kazee. And that's going to result in a point. Elena Reese-Terhune been able to deliver for the Bulldogs. She steps out now. Coming in is Allie Kazee. The serve by Ava Keene. The set. The block. Great block there. Walton Funeral Service block, but a tip into the donut delivers for number 9, Audrey Sullivan.
That block was sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
There's a serve.
Beautiful serve.
Cross court, long. Boy, that was a great swing. It really was by number 6. Allie Kazee. Or is it? Yeah. But, boy, it was just wide, and just like that, it's 10-2 Miners so far with a timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media.
In over 50 years of business, 2 things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973.
Welcome back to the Branch McCracken Memorial Gymnasium in Monrovia, where the Miners have a 10-2 edge here in set 1. They're off to a blazing start. Back to serve, Taylor Warwick. the sophomore. Nice tip. Miners trying to keep it alive off the ceiling, and they get it up and over. Great job by Warwick and also by Sullivan. Free ball up and over. Warwick to Sullivan. Whoa. Strong strike there,
Amazing
and that's what we've been
hit.
wanting to see from Avery Feltner.
Greene County Vision Center, let's take a look at it.
Boom. Oh, I love it when they lower the boom. 11-2, Miners on top. There's the serve in the net. Substitution, Deaton going out and coming in, I believe, number 16, Raina Morin. Here's the serve by Lydia Tonner. Set by Sullivan to Carmichael. Won't fall. Going to be a free ball. What are the Miners going to be able to do with it? Again, the set. This time McKee. One-handed save there. Nice by Tonner. Block at the net by Carmichael. A Welton Funeral Service block. And it ultimately results in a point for the Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. It's now 12-3 Linton. Piper Bland coming in to serve here with a 12-3 advantage. The set. Strong swing there by Kazee, but the Miners able to keep it alive somehow. There's a set. They're going to go to Kazee again. This time she taps it off the block. Oh, they say it's a point for the Miners. Was it around the pin? Was it outside the pin? That's what I'm wondering. Because it definitely went off a Miner. In fact, they're coming over to discuss that now. But it looked like it was outside the pin. They're still going to discuss this. Ella Warwick has now come over. They've called all the line officials over. We'll see. They're still talking about it.
My dad did a bit of line judging last year, and he talked about how, like, every time when he'd call something, like, sometimes the crowd would be like, no, but it just looks so much different when you're actually on the court.
I bet that's exactly right. Miners huddling up now. Coach Vanderkolk taking advantage of this time to talk to his team. Still some discussion here around the chair about what that call was.
Let's take a really quick 15-second timeout to hear from one of our sponsors, Kevin. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We specialize in embroidery and team sales located on Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today.
They have overturned the point and say it was touched. And, you make a good point, Leah, up here from our Bob Euchre seats. You don't know if you can really see what's going on down there. But it sure looked like it had been deflected by the Miners. I just couldn't figure out if it had anything to do with the pin. It apparently does not. They're going to say that they had missed the call. It is a point for the Bulldogs. They'll serve. So it's 12-4 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. The Miners still with an 8-point lead, but the Bulldogs will go on the offensive with the serve. Back to serve now is number 2, Sierra Elliott, the senior. There's the serve deep. Miners get it up and playable, but got to get it over. Carmichael lost control there. I think she thought someone might be behind her that might have played the ball the way she turned around. It falls for a point. 12-5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Again, the serve by Elliott. Carmichael, long. 12-5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
12-6.
Oh, thank you. They just changed it, 12-6. Breaking news. There's the set.
Nice.
Feltner with the hammer. Little tap to the middle. Nice save. Sullivan with the set. Back to Feltner in the net. Good comeback here by the Bulldogs. Now trailing only by 5. 12-7. On that Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, which we'll be saying all year, and we're tickled about that. Feltner. Good save.
Great save.
Get it up and over in 3. Now we're going the wrong way, but nice wrap by the Miners. There's a good stroke by Keene. Set. Warwick.
Amazing.
Ella Warwick from the back row.
Right to the corner.
Back to that coffin corner, I always like to call that. It's hard to get there. 12-7 Miners.
Just took another look at that on the Greene County Vision Center.
There's the service. Go to Kazee. That's going to fall for a point. Ali Kazee now back to serve. Some great volleyball going on here right now. 13-8 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. There's the serve. Sullivan wants to fish it out of the net. Cannot. Taylor Warwick had the first play on the ball, and it came off her hands kind of low. Sullivan tried to pluck it out of the net, but it never hit the net. That was the problem. Kazee with the serve. Sullivan. Oh, there's that quick play. She caught him with the number 2. Over the net, second touch. Warwick does the same thing. No, they battle it back, and it falls. 13-10 Miners. What a comeback by the Bulldogs here on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Bulldogs still with a 3-point advantage, but that big lead they had is dissipated. Ali Kazee. Nice dig by Warwick. Ella Warwick with a pound to the back row, but it's saved. Get it over the dare, and they're saying, oh, outside of the pin. That's a point for the Miners.
I'm bringing back my listen to the floor and wait for the thunder for Ella Warwick. That was, you just knew it was coming.
Kinley Carmichael to the serve. Wide. 14-11. Carmichael going out. Coming back in now is Taylor Warwick.
I'm so sorry.
There's a serve by Deaton. I believe Sage Hall is checked in the game now. There's a strike by Warwick. Blocked, deflected, and falls out of bounds for a point for the Bulldogs, and it's 15-11. Grace Deaton, I believe, with the block there. McKee checks in. Hall is checked out. Tip up. Sullivan with the set to McKee.
Amazing hit.
Abby McKee, the 5'9 senior, getting her opportunity this year. Capitalizing on it there. Sullivan going back to serve. 16-11 Miners. The serve. Set. Kazee, shot blocked.
Great block.
Walton Funeral Service block, a tip at the net. A little joust at the net going both ways. It goes to Ella Warwick. She lets up off that, does a soft touch over the net. There's a block off Warwick and out of bounds. 16-12. Josie Kazee with the serve. McKee. Cross court, there's the set. strong strike there by 21. Addie Jones, the freshman. Coming from the back row, she makes it count. 16-13 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. First set from here in Monrovia. Josie Kazee again to serve. Great dig by Feltner. Ella Warwick off the deflection. Should be a point for the no. It's a no deflection. Point for Monrovia. 16-14. Kazee. Set. Ella Warwick. Oh, a nice little, I'll say it, dink over the net. There were two Bulldogs there to block that.
Crane
She
Credit
deflected it.
Union supports area schools that wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report card. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org.
Jones with a strong row. And there's a hit down the line. I think it was it in? No. Point Miners out. See, Leah, there's your point right there, because from here that looked in, but when you're over there,
yeah,
it was out. Warwick. Tahoon. McKee. Sullivan. Ella Warwick with a running thumper. They're going to go to Addie Jones again. And that's going to fall. This freshman has got a hammer.
Uh-huh.
18-15. Miners still ahead, but only by 3. And back to serve now, Ava Keene, the senior. In the net. 19-15 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners by 4.
The grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily items. Dine in or carry out for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in the heart of downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone.
Taylor Warwick on the serve. The set, they go back to Keene. Sullivan. Feltner. They want to go to Jones. They can't do it. That's going to go out of bounds. We had a body on the floor, Lydia Tonner, and that prevented Addie Jones from really getting at that ball. And so Point Miners 20-15, and right now Warwick Taylor's back to serve again.
Good save.
Yeah, great save, up and over. Sullivan. Oh, nice move by Carmichael on the nice set by Sullivan. 21-15 Miners. Timeout on the floor on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. It's 21-15 Miners, set 1.
Life can be a circus. Carpool chaos, homework hunts. Make sure your auto and home insurance aren't part of the show. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance at 812-592-8941. Smart and affordable coverage for your family. And she says, let's insurance together. We should also mention Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned, locally operated, and in the family for over 40 years. They will make sure you are ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout any season. Find them on Facebook today, and remember, shop local. Kevin?
How do I say this? I'm loving this. This is some great
good to be
volleyball
back.
here.
It's good to be
Great
back.
volleyball by both teams.
I also love the music that they're playing.
There we go.
They're just playing like a G6.
Taylor Warwick with the serve. Go with the back row with Grace Deaton. And the Miners are somehow able to get it. Feltner delivers the other way. It's going to be a play at the net. Nope. They're going to go to Addie Jones. I'm telling you, she's almost unstoppable over there. 21-16 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners by 5. Lydia Tonner, the junior, back to serve for Monrovia. Serve. Oh, that's going to go down. Well, it's basically an ace. The Key Associates of Linton ace by Tonner. 21-17. Miners got off to a big lead and now are just chewing their fingernails trying to stay on top. Good dig. Sullivan calls her own number. Get it up. Over the net. Sullivan with the set again. Carmichael. Oh, I don't know why they played that one. It was going out of bounds. That falls for the Miners. On that one, the Bulldogs just seemed out of sorts a little bit on that serve. Piper Bland coming back in for the Miners. It's 22-17, 3 away from clinching this first set, but it seems like the going's gotten a little tough for the Miners. Nice block there at the net. Got a call somewhere. I don't know if there was a double hit there somewhere.
I don't know.
What happened there, but Addie Jones just went out of the game. That's shocking. 22-18. There's the serve by Elliott. Set by Sullivan. A quick hit by Carmichael. Wouldn't fall. Partial block. It will fall for the point. Ali Kazee hit it. It went off Carmichael and out of bounds.
She made a great recovery attempt there to get back in the game, and then unfortunately just didn't go the Miners' way.
22-19. Miners by 3. Ball in the net. Carmichael wants it, can't make it happen, but then gets it up and over. Somehow, Kazee long. 23-19. Miners. And back to serve, number 2, Avery Feltner. Jump serve. Deep. Up over on the left side to Kazee. She pushes it down the line and it falls. That's a point for the Bulldogs. Great court awareness there to go right down the line. 23-20 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. The serve by Josie Kazee. Long, just barely. Set point for the Miners at 24-20. Kenley Carmichael back to serve. Deep serve, going to be high. It's going to be a free ball. There's the set. Ella Warwick for the first set. 25-20, Miners win set number 1.
Amazing set number 1 for the season.
And we will be back with set number 2 when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. Your windows tinted by a professionally trained staff, English Off-Road near Bloomfield offers regular and ceramic window tinting for cars, trucks, equipment, and recreational vehicles. Call 812-384-5060 or check out their photos on Facebook today. Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time, Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7. Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you are buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back to the Branch McCracken Memorial Gymnasium in Monrovia at Monrovia High School. Miners take the first set, 25-20, and we head now into set number 2. Looks like back to serve will be number 5, Grace Deaton.
What's interesting, Kevin, is in talking to the Monrovia athletic director, this is both Linton and Monrovia's first match of the year. So getting lots of, I'm sure, jitters out, reconnecting with the team with an actual school opponent versus just scrimmaging against each other. So
Yeah,
I'm impressed by both sides of the court today.
I agree. Those early season jitters or early game jitters have dissipated. McKee, she's blocked at the net. I don't know if that's number 12 or number 11. I think it was Elena Reese-Terhune, the senior, at the block on McKee, and it's 1-0.
That block is sponsored
Miners.
by Walton Funeral Service.
Warwick. Strong serve down the side court. Good save there. Nice dink.
Amazing dink.
That with the timing on that was perfect by Layla Jennings. Hit it right in the donut. Ella Warwick. Ball up in the air. Set. Nice strong strike by Josie Kazee. 2-1, Miners on top. But Josie will go back to serve. In the net. Had enough on it. You thought it might make it over the tape. It did not. 3-1 Miners on the Linton Psycho Sales scoreboard. Taylor Warwick back to serve. The set, they go back to Addie Jones. She's blocked. It's plucked out of the net. McKee gets it, saves it back. Ella Warwick hits it right in the middle now, and that proves to be trouble. Point Miners.
Kevin, I don't know if you see your phone here. Margaret Ann Simon, when we made the comment about the listen to the floor and wait for the thunder, I love the fact that we see the rain, we see the thunder.
Taylor Warwick serve in the net.
Thanks for watching, Margaret. Thanks for your sponsorship. Thanks for being, I think, one of Linton-Stockton's #1 fans.
Ava Keene with the serve. In the net. It was a strong move by Avery Feltner. It just came up a little short.
And she's incredible at her jam and jelly making pickles, salsa. So.
You mean Margaret?
Margaret Ann Simon, yes.
Yep. Set. Feltner.
Amazing hit.
They're going to set it up for Addie Jones. Blocked, but they cannot get it back over the net. This Addie Jones is the real deal for a freshman. And back to serve again is Ava Keene. We're knotted up at 4s on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. They got to get it just up and over, and they do. Kazee from the back row. Oh, I thought it was going to fall. It did not. No, it does. I was just impatient. Ella Warwick from the back row. Piper Bland coming in. McKee going out. Piper going back to serve. 5-4 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. They're going to go back to Deaton. Set. Carmichael. And that's going to prove too difficult to handle.
Great effort on that girl's part, though. I don't have the roster, otherwise I'd say names.
It's always amazing to see how many athletes will take to the stands running at full force.
Yes.
To recover a ball. So.
Well, now there's a discussion. Again at the chair. So we're waiting to see what that is about. Miners right now have a 6-4 advantage on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. We'll see if that holds.
This is probably just a me thing, but I love seeing people's shoes. Because if people have such cute shoes.
No, I never thought of that. But I do know shoes in pro sports are big money. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
I'm seeing some of the shoes on the Bulldogs, and I love them. I love shoes.
If you're ever in an accident and need a lift, call Skinner's Towing Service. They are reliable, they're fast, they're friendly people you can depend on 24/7. They're locally owned, locally operated with affordable service. So call 812-699-0743 today. Also, English Off-Road offers window tinting with a professionally trained staff. They have both regular and ceramic window tinting for cars, trucks, your equipment, and your recreational vehicles. So call 812-384-5060 or check out their photos on Facebook today.
Now going to brief both coaches. They're over now and Coach Vanderkolk, you can read his expression, does not like whatever is being said.
Since 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors not only has quality vehicles for sale, but they also offer a full-service department staffed and equipped to handle any kind of automotive issue. They offer oil changes, scheduled maintenance repairs, alignments, transmission, and even major engine repair. Give them a call at 812-512-9857. Don't drive out of town for quality and professional service.
I don't know if there might have been a caution of some kind to both teams or something here. But anyway, we got play underway. There's an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace for Piper Bland. I thought it would have made it 7-4. Is it still 6-4?
Still 6-4.
In the net. Point Miners.
I thought it
scoreboard has gone out over here.
It should have been 7-4, and now it should be 8-4.
That's what I thought.
We're going to leave it up on our end as 8-4 and see if because they've not advanced.
See if they catch
there
up.
We go. There
Piper
we go.
Bland with the ball out on the serve down the line.
It appears as though there's some scoreboard difficulties.
Yeah, they've got it now at 8-5. Okay, and back to serve is Lydia Tonner.
Monrovia has brought an awesome crowd today. Obviously a home crowd.
You missed it. Miners won the first set 25-20. They lead here 8-5, set 2. Carmichael's strike. Jones gets it up in the air. Now it's a free ball. Miners will set up shop. No. Sullivan calls her own number, but Monrovia was there. Another free ball. Sullivan sets, back row. Warwick.
Amazing hit.
Oh, my. Into the stands.
Into the stands.
Oh, my. They better check and see if that ball's still inflated.
We did have the opportunity, too, as we arrived. We got here, Kevin, what, about 7:45 this morning, and underneath a beautiful rainbow and lots of rain. But we did see the soccer teams getting ready to depart Monrovia, so they are in full season.
Nice hit in the middle. Sullivan covers that. Boy, what a stroke again this time. Warwick again strikes.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Cross court, watch. Boom. Love it.
Boom.
10-5. Back to serve now is Avery Feltner. Ball at the net. Hangs there. Good pluck out of the net by Carmichael. Sullivan gets it up and over in a free ball. They're going to set it up to Jones. Good dig by Feltner. Keep it alive. We got to get it up and over. They do. Back to Jones again. She dinks. Nice save. Warwick's ball. Bingo. 11-5 Miners on the Linton Psycho-Sales scoreboard.
The Miners are doing a real effective job here, communicating with each other, watching the body movements. Obviously, they're looking to their coach for guidance as well, and just really putting forth great effort.
Feltner's ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. So the Linton Psycho-Sales scoreboard. So is that right? Is it 12-5?
It is 12-5. They've got it corrected now, Kevin.
Okay. 12-5 Miners on top serve. Get over in the corner to Kazee. She gets it up and over. Carmichael fists it up and over. Back row, Kazee in the net.
Kevin, how many seniors does Monrovia? I haven't had the chance to see the roster. How many?
Josie Kazee, Ava Keene, 3, and Elena Reese Terhune.
Okay. So it's pretty evenly matched in grade level as far as seniors.
Oh, what a great tip.
Great tip there.
Great tip by Raina Morin, freshman. Great touch. 13-16. The last couple of times Addie Jones has chosen to take the heat off. I think that's a mistake. When she comes with the heat, she's almost unstoppable. Sullivan to Carmichael. Bingo! Cross court. Nice slide there by Carmichael for the kill.
Taking another look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Boom!
14-6 Miners on the Linton Psycho-Sales scoreboard. Kenley Carmichael with the serve. Keene with a strong swing there. Oh, what a great save by Warwick. That ball was going to get lost in the net. She only had one choice. She tipped it with one hand into the open space. And the Miners have a 15-6 advantage with a timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use it, with a portion of the purchase being donated back to your school. If you'd like a Spirit card or for more information, visit your local branch of cranecu.org today. Kenley Carmichael steps back to serve for the Miners with a lead of 15-6 on the Linton Psycho-Sales scoreboard. They've already won the first set, and they're threatening to do the same here in set number 2. Served by Carmichael, deep, hard to handle. They can't. Little miscommunication between Tonner and Ali Kazee. And so it results in a point for the Miners, 16-6. Kenley. Oh, nice. She gets a tape ace. 17-6. Brought to you by Key Associates of Linton. And another tape ace. Oh, my. That just literally crawled over the net. 18-6. Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Free ball. Set. Warwick.
Wow.
What's the call? Point Miners. Double hit.
Tech Shack of Linton carries cellular accessories, weather radios, and STEM kits for curious minds and tech lovers alike. Tech up your home or your hobby today. This ain't your daddy shack.
Set by Sullivan. Warwick in the net. Oh, great tap. Great timing by Josie Kazee to get it up and over Audrey Sullivan. She had the height advantage and took advantage of it. 19-7 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard in set number 2. And Josie Kazee is back to serve.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. First week of school.
Oh, that falls in.
Oh, man.
That was a dig that was just going to go up, and they were going to let it go out of bounds, but it just spun its way right down inside the line. Perfect. Audrey Sullivan. Kazee. Let it fall. Josie Kazee with the kill. 20-8. Miners on top. Coach Vanderkook with a 20-8 lead, and he's still coaching over there, as you might expect. Grace Deaton now serving. Strong serve to the back row. Feltner handles it. McKee gets it up and over, and it falls right in between two Bulldogs, right between Elliott and Keene, and they couldn't decide who was going to take it. It just went right by the swinging gate.
We should remind everyone that is a student at Linton-Stockton High School. Got the alert last night that August 29th is the club fair, so Rader Media Sports probably will try to participate in this, depending on the time. Could be a little bit of a challenge if it's in the afternoon, because we will actually on August 29th be right back here for high school football. So, Leah, you may have to step in like you did last year and set up a table and recruit some.
Oh, Ella Warwick. Oh, my. Oh, my. Did she get tagged? Oh, yes. I think she did. She got it in the chopper, and there's a big red spot on her right cheek. Oh, boy. I hope she's okay. She's staying in, and there's no doubt about it. She's ready to go. Serve it up again, but Warwick will serve it again. With that Key Associates of Linton ace, there's another strong serve and another ace. 24-8.
I've noticed a difference in her serves. They're just as powerful. They're more powerful now that they were last year. They kind of resemble that spike during games. And
boom, there it is. 3 in a row. 3 aces, Key Associate of Linton ace. That's the set point. 25-8. Miners with a convincing victory in set number
9, I think.
Was it? I thought
9?
it was 8.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
We'll get clarification on that. We are going to head to break. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and you just saw a commercial for Tech Shack of Linton. Tech Shack in Linton is more than just radios. You'll find survivalist supplies, hard-to-find electronic parts, and the latest two-way gear for work or play. Stop in and see what's waiting for you. This ain't your daddy's shack. And we want to remind you that Tech Shack is our year-long post-game Minor Pride sponsor, so you're going to see them advertised in every single broadcast. But most importantly, we want to have you stay tuned to the post-game show, because we will hopefully have an interview with Scott Vanderkolk, the coach for the Linton Miners, but also we'll do a wrap-up and a look ahead to what is ahead for Rader Media Sports this coming week, and give a final nod today to our sponsors of Rader Media Sports. Kevin?
Yeah, we should have put a Tech Shack sticker on on Leah's headset there.
Well,
even though she's running the camera.
Again, we're gonna look to the next game to always have 3 headsets ready to go, because this was a nice surprise, you showing up to help us, so we appreciate that. And we are ready to head into set 3. Linton leads 2-0.
My mom just told me today, she goes, Leah, are you helping out the Raiders today? I said, I'll ask.
There we go. We told you you're always welcome.
Yeah,
and,
always will.
We do have requirements of our students that they work at least 1 game a month, so you're good
covered
for August now. However, I know that we'll probably be seeing you back again.
I hope so. See, since I'm on the minor cadets, it's going to be hard to do football games now, but, I mean.
Well, that's all right.
Lots of volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
You got to enjoy that, too. That's fun.
Yes. We're excited to see you on the field for the first game.
So we go to set number 3. Miners with 2 set to love edge here, 25-20.
Speaking of football.
And 25, 8 or 9,
Speaking
we're
of
unsure.
Football, you want to stay tuned to the Linton-Stockton Athletics and Rader Media Sports pages, because theme nights for football are returning. And so announcements will be made as far as the first football game. So keep an eye on those Facebook pages and get ready to support your Miners.
What are theme nights?
Well, we're certain pep block themes and crowd themes.
Yeah.
Served by Sullivan. We're underway for set 3. Ella. You know, she was quiet in the first set. She's really asserting herself here now. 1-0, Miners on top. You know, in that early in that second set and the end of the first, it was really Addie Jones that seemed to be the enforcer. Now I think things are starting to change a little bit. There's a long hit to the corner. Kazee wide. Audrey Sullivan stepping back now to serve. There's the set. Going over to Josie Kazee, and that's going to work. It's a point for the Bulldogs. Josie going back now to serve. Good dig. Warwick.
Wow. She still amazes me every time.
That is
she touches
literally
the ball.
about all you can say.
I know.
Point to the Miners, I think. It's somebody in the net, I believe.
She's a machine.
2-1, Miners on top. Long.
We want to thank those that are watching on YouTube and that are checking in with us and letting us know that you are watching. So if you have that opportunity, please do so. And as a reminder, if you are a YouTube subscriber, you can go in and set up notifications so you can be alerted as soon as we go live. Kevin and I have that on our phone, so every time we go live, we are able to see it. It's a good test for us to know that we are up and running on YouTube. So, as always, we want to encourage you to check in with the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network as well.
McKee with a great dink there. Didn't quite work out, but Sullivan. Feltner. Nice to see Avery assert herself. Miners up 4-3. Kinley Carmichael coming back in now. Heading out to the bench is Layla Jennings. There's a serve in the net by Taylor Warwick. Lydia Tonner back to serve here. The right-handed serve. Feltner. Ball up in the air. Jones. The set. Carmichael gets caught up in the net. Great offensive play there by Raina Morin, the freshman. Just kind of tipped it over, and it kind of got hung up in the net. Tough for Kinley to do anything with it. Tonner. McKee. Deflected. Nice save there by Warwick, by Taylor Warwick. They got to get it up and over, and they do. Feltner. They go to Jones. Oh, that might have been long, but Warwick tried to play it. And don't look now, but I believe the Bulldogs have their first lead of the entire day today. They're up by 2, 6-4. In the net. I jinxed them. Tonner's serve in the net makes it 6-5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. But the Bulldogs are still on top. McKee coming out and coming in to serve. Piper Bland. Good serve. Kazee blocked.
Nice block.
Alton Funeral Service block. Set. Oh, Carmichael came around. The set went the opposite direction. A miscommunication there between those two. 7-5 Bulldogs. Sierra Elliott with the serve. Nice save there by Keene, up and over the net. You got to get it somewhere, and they do. They get it over, thanks to Ella Warwick. Going to go to Josie Kazee. Warwick handles that one. The set. Avery Keene at the net. A jousting. Miners get it up and over, but then can't do anything with it. Sullivan saved it, but Sage Hall and someone else, I believe, may have been Sullivan. Could have also been Avery Feltner. Could not get it up and over. Strong hit there off the deflection of Sierra Elliott. Feltner. 8-6. Miners trailing by 2 in this third set.
We should mention YouTube again.
Josie Kazee. Ball in the net. Oh, how did that go over? Sullivan somehow got that to just crawl slinky over the net. There's a strong hit by Warwick, and it counts as a point.
We should mention our YouTube channel doesn't only hold broadcast as they're live, but you can go back and watch broadcasts from last year. You can go back and watch one-on-one interviews. It holds senior features, and it does include all of our Minor Pride sponsor videos as well.
Nice deflection there at the net. A block on the Walton Funeral Home Service block. What a touch by Kinley Carmichael. Everybody thought she was coming with a hammer. And she came with a whisper over the net. Eight all. Ace, Key Associates of Linton ace. And the Miners take the lead back. Feltner will serve again. Kazee blocked again. A Walton Funeral Service block. And they can't do anything with it. Kenley Carmichael and company at the net. 10-8 Miners. See if they can pull away. Feltner, great serve. Get it up. One-handed, now one-handed, one-handed again. Can't do anything with it. Everybody could get a piece of it, but not the entire ball, enough to change the direction of the ball. 11-8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Almost a collision there. Warwick. Get it to Josie Kazee across. Now they Miners. Kenley Carmichael.
Great hit. Kenley's having one heck of a game.
Timeout on the floor on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. It's 12-8 Miners in set number 3. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. I took some note here, Kevin, on thought it was the Thunder, and she came with a whisper. That ranks right up there to listen to the floor and wait for the Thunder.
That was
Everything
beautiful.
seems to have a weather theme. So even though we're inside, but I think we're going to be hearing that slogan a lot this season.
Strong strike, swing by Ali Kazee. Wow, the sophomore brought some thunder on that one. And she'll go back to serve. It's 12-9. It's still anybody's match here in this third set. Miners lead by 3 in the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Here's the serve. There's an ace. Can they play it off the wall?
I think they were going to try.
Yeah, I think they were going to try. Sage Hall was back there looking at that. Another serve. Warwick.
Wow.
Nice save attempt there by Taylor Warwick. She got tattooed on that one. But nobody could nobody could get to it. 12-11. They're serving now to tie this one up. Oops. And they get it over.
Good save.
I don't know how, but they did. Now it's a free ball coming the other way. Warwick.
Great hit. Was someone in the net?
Someone in the net.
Kinley Carmichael just touched it. Substitution, Layla Jennings in for number 6, Taylor Warwick.
Kenley back to serve. Must have been one of the Bulldogs in the net since the Miners are serving. 13-11 lead. To play it off the ceiling. Get it over there somehow. Gonna go off the block. It'll count for the Miners. Layla Jennings.
That is the Walton Funeral Service block.
What was the call? I thought it was a minor point off the block.
Well, I thought I did too.
They're going to have to discuss this again.
I think, I thought they called the block on Kinley Carmichael the first time, and that's why it took a side out.
Minors are clapping, so I'm assuming.
I'm not sure if this is a redo, a replay, or just it's 11 now. It's been adjusted 11-14.
So the Miners get the point. Oh. Okay, it was out. They have a better look over. I thought it was in. It hit the line. It definitely looked like it hit the line.
Mm-hmm. That is the Key Associates of Linton ace. That was a beautiful serve.
(15-11) now. Miners with a 4-point edge. Sullivan with the set. I'm not sure here what the call is.
I think it's Monrovia's point.
That's what I'm. Now they've got to come back for another discussion.
Sure.
They're having.
So sorry.
That's okay.
I think the point does belong with Monrovia, but let's see. Yes, that's what they're going to call.
Substitution, Taylor Warwick in for 15, Kinley Carmichael.
I think that's the right call. It should have been a point for Monrovia. It's 15-12 now on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Second touch try by Sullivan. Nice save by Feltner. They got to get it up and over, and that falls to Warwick, and it's long. Ella's swing was a bit too hard. (15-13). Miners still with a 2-point advantage. Nice strike. Josie Kazee, the senior. (15-14). Miners by 1.
Very close
Bulldogs
game.
serving to tie this up in this third set. Oh, a free ball spike at the net. Ties it up at 15-all. Timeout on the floor at 15-all, set 3. This is Rader Media Sports.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with Linton-Stockton students to help minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today, Greene County General Hospital. Our family caring for yours. Kevin?
Grace Deaton to serve at a 15-all tie on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Sage Hall with the dig. Ella Warwick blocked. You don't see that very often. A Walton Funeral Service block on Ella Warwick. And I'm not sure if that was Kazee or if it was Tonner, but either way, that was a big play. 16-15, Bulldogs on top. Can't get that one out of the net. Miners 2 tough plays in a row. trailing now 17-15, and Deaton will step back to the line. In the net. She was trying to put a soft one just over the net. And it backfired. Hall going out. McKee coming back into the front line. So it's Warwick, McKee, and Jennings now on the front line for the Miners. They're going to go to Josie Kazee. Point Miners. I think they may have collided a little bit or stepped over.
Heritage Lumber and Supply is your local source for lumber and building materials. Located in Linton behind Walmart, they are locally owned and locally operated. They offer full building packages, exterior products, windows, doors, and more. Call them at 812-798-1178.
Audrey Sullivan, the little dink over the middle to Josie Kazee. No, it's going to be a play at the net, and it's going to be won by Josie Kazee. She and McKee were jousting right at the net, eyeball to eyeball, and Josie Kazee will win that one. Addie Jones steps in. Going out, number 2, Sierra Elliott. And Addie Jones is right where she wants to be. No, there's an ace.
Great serve.
Key Associates of Linton ace. Here's another serve. Sullivan with the set. It's going to be Ella Warwick. No doubt about that one.
Wow. Let's look at that from the Greene County Vision Center replay.
She didn't want to give anybody even a chance to make a play here. Boom.
Beautiful.
Service. Almost another ace. Hope everybody loses track of it. It was in the stands, or close. A little bit of barking there that I'm not sure they were altogether, Tahoon was altogether happy with. She was over trying to make a play on it. Warwick to serve at 19 all. Shot there by Grace Deaton gives them a 20-19 edge. Oh, my. There's a serve. Good. Ace. What a serve by Ava Keene. 21-19. The Miners won a timeout. They don't want this to stretch out past 3 sets, but the Bulldogs do. 21-19 Bulldogs on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard in set number 3. This is Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
Ava Keene to serve with a 21-19 advantage. And was there a whistle right away? What happened there? It's still 21-19. I think they're just serving again. Starting again.
What was...
Warwick off the deflection. Lydia Tonner looking at her right hand. Man, I'm telling you, you step in the way of those things, and it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Served by Taylor Warwick. They're going to go to Kazee. Little tip. What's the call?
Miners are cheering.
Now we're going to have another discussion here for a moment.
We want to thank all of you for checking in today on YouTube, on Facebook, text messaging, letting us know that you're watching. Next broadcast will be Monday evening. Vincent's Lincoln comes to Linton-Stockton for volleyball. Wednesday's the big SWAC matchup with WRV coming to Linton, and then we head to Corbin, Kentucky next weekend.
Taylor Warwick with a serve.
For football.
Great save by Monrovia.
Feltner! Wow is right. Avery Feltner says, I'm here.
Right in the sweet spot.
21 all. Taylor Warwick. They don't go to Kazee. They go to Deaton. It's going the wrong way, but they get it back.
Great save.
The Warwick sisters. Oh, they try for a quick strike, but Tonner hits it in the net. 22-21. Timeout. Miners with a 1-point advantage, trying to sweep 3 straight sets. The Bulldogs do not want to let that happen. This is Rader Media Sports.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We want to thank all of you for tuning in on this Saturday morning turn to afternoon.
What we call it, brunch? I don't know what you call it. It's great sports, though. These two teams are really going at it. It's nice to watch. Great volleyball. Taylor Warwick stepping back to serve. Miners with a 22-21 advantage in set number 3. Sullivan with a set. Feltner. No. Great dig by Kazee. And then Long gets it. Jones gets it off the block for a point for the Miners. (23-21). That falls right in front of the net, in front of Lydia Tonner, and now we have set and match point. 24-21. Taylor Warwick to serve. Can the Miners close it out? Serve. They want to go to Kazee, and they get it. She delivers. 24-22, second match point. Lydia Tonner, as you heard the announcer, now back to serve. Ties up Ella Warwick. That's not easy to do. 24-23.
Key Associates of Linton Ace.
On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Serving now to tie it up or to end the game. What's it going to be? Feltner. It's going to be the game. 25.
Amazing.
23. Avery Feltner delivers. I'm sorry, Leah. Go ahead.
Amazing hit to win the game by Avery Feltner.
The Miners win in 3 sets, 25-20, 25-8 or 9. I don't think we're still sure. And then 25-23.
Feltner really, she was on fire this game. On fire.
You know, a lot of the kids they had their moments, didn't they? I mean, they really, you can almost pick any one of them. It was a good team victory tonight.
We want to remind you to stay tuned to the post-game show sponsored by Tech Shack of Linton, of which we're going to show you right now. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Kid.
There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack. Welcome back to the Tech Shack postgame as the Miners win in 3 straight sets. And Coach Scott Vanderkolk is kind enough to join us now. And, Coach, I know when you look at it on paper and you see a sweep of 3 straight games, but those were hard fought, and there was some good volleyball in there.
Yeah, first and third set, definitely competitive games. We'd like to have that consistency that we had in set 2 to really, be assertive in our serve receive and running different stuff with our hitters up front. Audrey did a good job of mixing things up. We saw Kinley and Layla in the middle do some stuff behind the setter, running those slides and doing some different stuff in the serve receive packages, which is some stuff. It's what we've worked on the last 3 or 4 practices, especially to try to get them, more involved, and also getting them lots of one-on-one or late blocks. Obviously, Elle and Avery are going to get a lot of attention on the outside, and anytime you can make their middle blocker try to decide where they're going to go, that's going to open up a lot of floor for our hitters to take big swings at, and I was really happy with that tonight.
For a while it looked like, and it didn't turn out this way, but it looked like the freshman Addie Jones was going to announce her presence today.
She's a nice ball player. She had a couple balls that you just kind of look at her and say, nice ball.
Yeah.
And that's fun to watch that progression. Yeah.
But can we also say, I thought Avery Feltner just seemed to emerge in times when you needed her.
Yeah. Outside hitters get a lot of junk balls. If the pass isn't great, the setter's job is to throw it high into a pin. And generally that goes to the outside. That's volleyball. Those outside hitters are there to take the swings. When the pass is perfect, you can run fast stuff with your middles and your right side hitters that get the block out of position. Outside hitters almost always have 2 blockers on them because they get the high slow ball, and that's a lot of pressure on those kids, especially when the set's not great. I think that kind of gets overlooked. A lot of people see outside hitters taking lots of swings and think, whatever reason there is there. But especially high school ball, you watch any high-level college or any of that stuff, you're going to see outside hitters take 60% of the swings at least. Obviously, you'd like more balance, but passes are never perfect, and setters just have what they have to work with.
Now, I'm far from an expert. I'm just really a fan who's sitting up here. But it seemed like there was a lot of stuff out of system. Where it wasn't really set. It was just it was fly by night because you had to.
There's the not a perfect pass setters and liberos or whoever's taking the second ball. If the setter can't, you just got to do with it what you can. And I don't have the actual analytics, but I know it's close to somewhere around 70% of high school balls are actually out of system. And it may even be higher. So we spend a lot of time working on out-of-system hitting and setting to make sure that our pin hitters are comfortable with that because of how often it does happen at this level. And it helps ensure that we have success, and we spend a lot of time in serve, a lot of time serve receive, and a lot of time out of system because those are really the most important parts of the game because they're the most prevalent. So.
And about midway of the match, you started watching, thinking, because early it was thunder. Everything was hard. And all of a sudden these taps and little dinks in the middle started to really creep up.
Yeah, when you come out.
For both sides.
Yeah, and you kind of, it's kind of like a boxing match. You jab each other and throw the straight and feel each other out, find the holes in the defense. And then you start throwing the off-speed stuff, the tips, the rolls, the setter dumps, and you try to expose those to put added pressure on that defense to now you got to cover this too. So then they start covering that stuff, and now you throw the hook, and you go lights out.
Well, anytime you can get a win on the road in 3 sets, Coach.
Yeah, I would have loved to have won that JV game in 2. I know the girls certainly feel the same way. That's the expectation every night.
They played well, though.
They really did, and we made sure to make sure that they were aware of that. You come out first match of the season. There's actually a crowd. The scoreboard's actually keeping track of what the score is. That can and we've got 4 we have 2 freshmen really getting a lot of playing time and putting a lot of pressure on them. And several other younger girls, and we just started school this week. They're trying to figure high school out. They're trying to get used to me and the rest of the coaching staff and playing with girls that aren't their age, and and that goes for the whole group. It's a process to get in and learn to work as a unit. And after that first set, I felt like that JV group really settled into their own and started playing a lot better.
It did seem, and I'm not being critical in saying this at all, but that there was a lot of moments where the chair had to have meetings and they were discussing things. It was hard for me to kind of follow some of that.
Yeah, just like we're knocking rust off, they're knocking rust off too. So, obviously that can sometimes kill momentum. Our girls actually said that long delay in the second set hurt Monrovia. And that was something that they were trying to figure out on their side of the court. I got an explanation, which was fine with me.
Okay.
So I moved on with life.
And so should I.
Yeah.
What's up next?
We don't really get a break. Back to it Monday at home. Vincent's Lincoln coming to town. We did play them up at team camp, actually. I forgot about that. That'll be a pretty good match. They got up on us early. It was a timed match. We were down like 7 or 8, and Ella went back to serve, and we rattled off like 10 points. So really, we got pretty lucky there. Obviously, we'd like to play a little bit better. They were tired. We were tired. Everybody's going to be fresh on Monday. So, and again, we're playing for real. So, whatever we did there at camp with them, I'm not going to put any weight on it.
Well, Coach, I'll say this: it's good to be back. It's good to be watching you guys playing again.
Yeah, you love the kids and seeing them all summer and going to camp with them, and we're tired of playing against each other. So it's good to get in the gym with another team and really find out what we're made of and really find out the things we need to work on and see how teams attack us and what we need to. They'll show you what they see. So if you pay attention, you can learn a lot from what other teams try to do to you.
Well, we want to say thank you for coming up and chatting with us as you do every game and supporting us throughout the year. And we appreciate your support of Rader Media Sports. And we'll be there on Monday and Wednesday of this week following you for both 2 home matches. And we want to say at this time, we want to say thank you to those sponsors.
Let's let you go, Coach. Thank you very much.
All right. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
We want to say thank you to the sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. I'm going to do a really quick rundown of this, as you can see on the screen as well. Linton Cycle Sales, Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield, Walton Funeral Service, Team Ortho, Key Associates of Linton, Skinner's Towing Service, Bob Walters Linton Motors, English Off-Road, Linex of Bloomfield, Linton Sporting Goods, CAS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service, Audrey Sparks of Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright of Indiana Farm Bureau, Crane Credit Union, Brock Anderson Construction, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, Heritage Lumber Supply, The Grill, and Tech Shack of Linton. Also, too, Greene County Vision Center, Walton Funeral Service, Key Associates of Linton, Tim and Joan Warwick, Linton Cycle Sales, Jordan Vaught Insurance, Tech Shack of Linton, Mayor Preble with the City of Linton, Bumpkin Valley Roofing, Violet and Company, Midwest Satellite of Linton, and Fish Monuments for the live read sponsors, as well as Tim and Joan Warwick, Margaret Ann Simon, Bandanas by Brenna, Dan and Teresa Carpenter, City Pest Control, Southside Express, Wayne and Kathy Elliott, and Diane Schnabel. This concludes our production today, and we look forward to returning on Monday when the Linton Miners host the Vincennes Lincoln Alice's, rather. And we thank all of you for tuning in with us today. And as always, thank the sponsors, if you see them out and about, for making these broadcasts free to view at home for all of you. And Margaret Ann Simon, leave that light on for the rest of the week. This has been a production of Rader Media Sports.